to 9, it's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday from 7 to 9. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it Valentine Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday from 7 to 9. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it Valentine Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co. Word up.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Monday morning as we start week 3. Fresh here, 2-0. Forgot what this felt like. It's been a while.
2-0 Tingle and Co.
It's been a while. Tingle and Co. 2-0.
Technically 1-0.
Good morning. Appreciate everybody getting
Technically
in
0-0.
here. Names, faces, profile pictures, all in the chat. Slack, good morning. Glimmer, good morning. Paul Zarang, good morning. Shout out to Paulie Z and Uncle Randy for sliding over to the golf suite Saturday night.
Tingle and Contraflow.
Saying hello. There you go. Saying hello to the fellas as we did our post-game show with Roe and Kev after Louisiana Tech. And do not forget, we will be back there this Saturday after LSU, Florida. And then yesterday, we were at Pizza Byron's with Roe again, talking some more recap of LSU, Louisiana Tech. And next Sunday, we will be at Pizza Byron's again right there in Willow Grove. So you feel free to come through the door, come hang out with us in person, but also make sure you tune in here on the Tingle & Co. YouTube channel.
First 10 people to show up with a Rohan Davey card get a beer.
A sports card, yep. He threw that out there yesterday, and 2 people in Pizza Byron's ordered a Rohan Davey sports card right after he said it.
You got any on you? He's like, no. Go to eBay.
Yeah, look it up on eBay. They got them for $5 on there. But appreciate you all getting in here this morning. Lloyd, I don't feel like I need to ask you how your weekend was.
I would spend every second with you.
Way too much.
Me, you, and Roe.
Stewie and
And
Christian.
Kev.
How was the weekend?
Weekend was good.
Christian, you doing all right?
Christian is.
It was a 12-hour weekend on Saturday, and then
Bro,
Sunday a lot of napping,
A
recovering,
little Sunday reset.
cutting,
No football?
Yeah.
cutting the BK presser. Yeah, I watched the Saints,
Ew.
and then I watched that Ravens-Bills game. That was a great
That
game.
game was
good. I
unbelievable
sleeping.
last night.
I'm not gonna
Dude,
lie.
that was a
Big-
crazy
you
comeback.
missed a
Sunday's
good
big
one.
sleep day for me. I don't really do too much NFL football.
Hey, when you work
I did watch Malik argue with Brian Daboll.
Yeah, they got into it.
Cause bro, throw me the ball.
what'd you draft me for?
Cam Scatterboo, dog. Also,
Somebody
yeah.
tweeted,
get on the Scatterboo.
I'm worried about his life post-football.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm saying.
Yes.
His brother is out there handing out CTE.
Yeah.
Every play.
I got some you can get a little too.
Yeah. He's wearing like the big fullback face mask. He looks like a fullback.
He acts like he would fight in
plays like a
public.
fullback. Big Peyton
Mike
Hillis fan.
Allstott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peyton Hillis.
There you go. Kyle Juice check.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
Brady
guys
Juice.
getting in here. But yeah, that Ravens-Bills game last night was
Addicting.
it's crazy. That's like game of the week 1.
Game of the year.
That was
week 1.
I mean, yeah, game of the season, week 1. Like
Check the tube.
it was wild because at one point, and it was funny. Billy, we've all met Billy.
Crack your
Billy's
back.
in the group chat, and he's going, Ravens, who's going to stop them? He was like, best team in the NFL. Like, he's like, I'm going to put money on the Super Bowl now. Because they looked great, like, at the start of that. Like, Derrick Henry ran all over everybody. I said, buddy, they do it every year.
Snagged him live at 40-25.
Really? Mm-hmm. I mean, layup.
Yep.
You did not.
Yes,
really?
I did.
Of course.
You gotta believe.
Bro's a pro at this.
Yeah.
Bro's not new to this. You screwed this.
Check the account.
The Bills are down.
Lloyd, I'm going to have to get what you said.
Yeah.
They score 40-32, down 8 points. They force a Derrick Henry fumble, get the ball back, go down and score a touchdown. Incomplete on the 2-point conversion. Then they get a stop.
That stop happened so fast.
It was unbelievable. You haven't been able to get a stop
I
all
thought-
game.
I thought at that point the Ravens should have just gone for it.
Was
I think you just go for it, right? Because like
You
the
can't give
game's
him the
already
ball- you really
swinging
can't give him the
against
ball
you.
back.
This was Trico and Chris Collins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Here's a guy.
Here's a
No,
guy.
here's a guy. What?
Here's a guy.
Who's the running back for the Bills? Oh,
James
James
Cook.
Cook.
and he goes, "This is all on Josh Allen." What are we doing?
Dude, that was an impressive football game. But to me, like, the thing with the Ravens is I look at them and I watch and I'm like, I don't understand how this doesn't just work all the time with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Like, pick your poison. They're both the first half of that football game. They both looked unstoppable.
Well, the problem with the Ravens is they don't have like a receiver. Like
Yeah.
they have a receiving threat because their tight end is really good, but
And Zay
as far
Flowers
as-
is decent, but they don't
they don't have like a guy that
Right.
they can go to. When
D Hop
Lamar-
made a big one-handed catch.
D Hop went back in
touchdown.
time.
It was impressive.
It was,
like,
it was just a better catch by eye.
yeah, it was a great football game last night to wrap up the weekend of
Needed some good football to watch
It was
after what I saw Saturday.
a nice refresh.
I thought it was a good Saturday for football, but
I'm talking about LSU.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Look,
Yeah.
it was tough. I feel like it was tough sledding for everybody.
It was.
Saturday.
That's what Rose
Tough.
said. Like, when you look around the college football landscape, it's like, you got to win 2-0 because
You're 2-0.
a lot of people went down. Florida goes down.
Yep. and
That
that's
means
who's coming
Clemson
to
was
town.
put on the brink.
Ooh, I thought Clemson was gonna.
Ole
lose
Miss
for a
and
second.
Kentucky were in a dogfight.
Dogfight.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State takes down Arizona State. Like the
Cowbells
these
are
things
back.
happen.
Where's Katie at?
What Ohio beat? Who was it? What can I not think of the
Ohio
team?
beat West Virginia.
That's who it was. West
And they
Virginia
put-
falls to Ohio.
They played the game highlights to the song that Tavon Austin highlight taped.
They made a mixtape.
They made a mixtape.
That's good.
Hey, look, that's good stuff.
And then if you weren't on the brink of being upset, the big dogs mowed through people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out Grambling for going all the way up north.
Yep.
69-0.
Shout out to ULM.
Oregon,
Good
Oregon,
band performance.
Oregon looked really
Dot
good.
the I. Yeah, Oregon
DK
put up.
Moore is as
Ooh,
advertised.
Yeah.
that's it. That one hurts.
Damn.
Would be nice.
Yeah.
And then Oklahoma wins a tough one against Michigan. They go out and they make a statement.
That also would have been nice.
Not so
Yeah.
tough, huh, Bryce?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't fun no more. Football ain't fun.
Fun no
when you ain't
more.
got no receivers
Easy
on.
easy to crack back when you play nobody.
Yeah.
Yep. Into the headlines for this morning. Like we
I can't
said,
hate him.
LSU won 23-7 over Louisiana Tech on Saturday and moves to 2-0 for the first time in 6 years? 2019 was the last time we sat here at the start of September and said LSU was 2-0, and they stay put at number 3 in the AP poll. We will talk more about that football game today, even though we've talked about it a good bit the last 48 hours with Roe and Kev, and then Roe again yesterday. And don't be surprised if Rohan finds his way back into the studio this morning. We were wrapping up, picking all the stuff up from Pizza Byron's yesterday. Shout out to Pizza Byron's. And Roe goes, y'all got a show tomorrow? And I was like, yep.
Yes, sir.
7 to 9 a.m. He said, see you tomorrow.
I'll
I was
see you
like,
tomorrow.
Okay.
Around 8:30.
So I don't know what time he's going to show up, but I think
Or if
Roe,
he shows up at all.
Roe might make an appearance, might not.
Working hard.
Shout out to Roe and Kev for this weekend. And we also have some sound from BK's post-game presser after the 23-7 win Saturday night. And then yesterday, NFL football, the Saints were on the television early in the morning. And I saw this tweet that really kind of encapsulated my emotions after that game, my thoughts, where it says, the Saints look like a professional bottom-of-the-league team. They didn't embarrass themselves, but the holes in the team are clear. They were competitive and kept it somewhat interesting, not really complaining.
I read that totally differently than you.
Okay,
I
how did
thought
you
it
read
was like
that?
a professional bottom.
No, of course.
That's like, damn.
Your mind thinks differently from
I was like,
yours.
that's a quality
But,
tweet.
yeah, I think that encapsulates like what the Saints are, like just a bottom
Well,
of the barrel team in the league
But
that
competitive.
has holes. They'll be competitive in some games. Some games they'll look like the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
and that's just what it is right now.
But
Like,
that's how they're constructed. First year
Right.
head coach that wants to win with a roster
Yes.
that maybe can't win, but a defense that
Definitely can't win.
Demario Davis won't
He's
go away.
Iron Man.
He's-
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Jawan, is that Jawan
Juwan Johnson,
Yeah, that
that drop.
gotta have that one.
I mean, I will
It was brutal, but like
feel
it's
how you
tough
want to
catch.
feel about Rattler. That throw,
That's an NFL throw.
that is an
that made him.
NFL caliber throw.
Yeah.
Christian, I will turn the microphone
I
to
mean,
you.
my question is how ass are the Cardinals? Like, dude, the Saints look decent in the first half. Like, they genuinely look
Yeah.
good.
They
And
look
I
solid.
don't even think that's the Saints thing. I think that's just the Cardinals being horrible. I think the Cardinals are really.
Both
That's why
teams-
I'm worried. Like, this legitimately could be 0-17.
Both of those teams are probably looking
Like,
at top 5.
it's
to
bad.
10 picks.
Those are some bottom of the barrel teams.
Bottom.
But there you go. My favorite part is that the Saints still went out there and they were competitive. That at least means you have some sort of culture
Yeah,
in the
I think-
locker room that
Yeah,
resonates.
I think the head coaching switch definitely was noticeable
Yes.
yesterday. Like, as bad as the Saints are, at least they were giving effort. At least they were trying.
And I thought
their roster's so bad, so
right,
it's like
because
hard
I
for them
even
to
thought
win.
And they
more
had good
scheme.
energy.
I thought more scheme was good, and I
Yeah.
thought Staley was excellent defensively.
Yeah.
He might only be there for a year.
Yeah, I mean, like I thought for the things you wanted to see,
I think
you saw.
I think yesterday was a player issue. Like, clearly
Yes.
the Saints were the worst team.
I mean, there
Kamara
was
looked good.
there was one play they put poor Chris Olave on
Oh,
like
God,
a swing
hospital
screen,
ball.
and the two receivers don't
my
block,
goodness.
like
Like-
literally stood there, and Rashid was like, "Oh no,"
But like,
Not him.
because it's a design like.
Yeah,
Swing
to
Olave
get
out.
the-
He's going to get the
get him in
ball.
space.
These two guys block these two corners, and you go in space.
but like,
and they don't block the corners.
to me as a staff and as like
You can't put him in that
higher-ups,
position.
You cannot put Olave. This man is one
Handle with
concussion-
care.
One, maybe 2 concussions away from being done with.
It's not another teen movie like the Billy Bob concussion
Yeah,
counter.
No.
he can't. No, he's not coming back.
I
Like,
love Chris Olave.
me
but-
too.
But
Protect him.
you just no, you didn't get out of New Orleans. This is just it's.
That's the future. Like he's either the future of New Orleans or a future 2 picks.
Why doesn't he
First
wear a
round.
Guardian cap? Like, I know it doesn't look good or anything, but
Pride.
you're
My
one
brother-
concussion
yeah.
away.
No, I agree.
Why,
There's a
do,
guardian
why
cap,
is he
but,
not
like,
forced to wear
is he
one?
Guardian cap
concussed?
is not going to help that swing pass.
Yeah,
No.
is he concussed or is
He
he?
got Will Johnson saw red and ran right through the guy.
Shout out Will Johnson for lowering the shoulder and not the helmet, because that
It was-
could
yeah, it was a clean hit.
that
It
could
was
have
a
been a
great hit.
lot
He
uglier.
still lowered the.
But man,
Boom.
it was rough for
Shades of what was it? Sheldon Brown and Reggie Bush in the playoff
it was
game.
it was like
And how about Will Johnson yesterday? That dude looked good.
he did look
Even
good.
on the TV broadcast, they were like, "Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah, no, I mean they saw it a mile away.
That's the last person you want to throw that to.
like hospitalball.com."
Yeah, and Brian Hartline, the Ohio State receivers coach, was tweeting about. I was like, "What are y'all doing?
Yeah,
like,
'cause it's
my
bad.
guy."
Like you're
bad.
just taking them took them out the game yourselves.
Scheduled hospital.
The next thing I want to ask is the jerseys, the uniforms.
Some
feelings
people
on
thought,
them.
I mean, they were all right. Like they didn't
Looked better on
they
TV than
didn't,
I
like-
thought.
They didn't like pop on TV, but they didn't look.
Do you think
like
that's
shit. I
because-
like the Cardinals uniforms. Even though they've redone their uniforms like
Right.
4
5 times.
But it is what it is. I like theirs, but the Saints.
It looked good with the golden zone.
Yeah, it
Golden
didn't,
zone
like,
was excellent.
It
Yeah.
didn't do anything crazy for me, but it was cool.
The golden zone was excellent. It looked better full uniform
Yep.
on the field than it did in the pictures, but I still just am not.
Give me that
The
old
part that I
gold.
don't like is that the jersey is one color and the gold C
It's gold.
and the captain is literally the gold you want the jersey to be. Because like that gold, like it looks
That's
like
gold.
it looks like Vanderbilt.
It's beige.
on the
Yeah,
khaki jerseys. That gold on the C is legitimate gold.
Yeah, what happened to the old like throwbacks?
They don't-
with
they don't do the old
with
gold
the,
anymore.
Like gold pants with the black jersey, and it was just the regular Saints helmet. I'd like to.
Yeah.
Because the NFL, like Nike's coming out with
Gold
all
pants,
these
black jersey.
rival uniforms.
Oh, you
year.
mean like the brown? Yeah. Well, the pants look bad on those.
But I just
unfortunately.
rather them go back to regular throwbacks
Me
than
too.
try to like
Reinvent the wheel.
and give us new uniforms. It's just
But I
not.
definitely love the end zone. The
think
gold
the
end zone
players
is great.
I think the players help the uniforms look good, but like,
Yeah.
Definitely.
dude,
Oh, Kamara.
Yeah, I mean,
look-
AK looks good.
Kamara
Like
looks
Olave
good.
makes
You
it
can
look
put him
good.
in anything, and he
Yeah,
look
you
good.
can
Like,
put him
dude,
in
Monte Taylor looks
you-
good in whatever uniform.
it
is
looks
on.
bad.
Yeah.
Like the uniforms look bad. Like I,
Yeah, they didn't look good.
like they're not.
Bappa had a great tweet about the uniforms. He said we look terrible in them Dollar General uniforms.
Damn.
It looks like Vanderbilt. Like it's crazy.
It does. It doesn't look. It wasn't aesthetically pleasing on
No.
TV. I will
Uh,
tell you what was though. That Oklahoma-Michigan game was very aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
Just given the two very vintage schools, they
Of
keep
course.
their uniforms
Classic
very
unis.
traditional. Like I like that. That
love
just
a
looks-
classic uni game.
Right. Even LSU. The first game of the season.
LSU
Clemson looked aesthetically pleasing. Just two classic uniforms
It's the best.
clashing again.
And you'll get to see it again this Saturday.
Mm.
LSU, Florida.
What color
Well-
do you think Florida's gonna wear? I hope they don't come out with that orange shit. That
No,
shit,
they better just. You got to go
blue.
gold, white, gold.
Blue.
Well, you got to wear the orange helmet. But
I think they should go like vintage LSU.
I think
Florida.
I've read they're wearing blue.
Let's see.
orange, blue, orange. The classic.
What Florida game like sticks out the most? Since it is Florida week, we should
2007.
Bring back the.
There's some good ones.
most all time,
There's some
like,
good ones.
07 was good. I was still like.
07 is one of the greatest games of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Don't say it's good.
No, I was just fairly young
Yeah.
when that game. Like that was like the start of my LSU fandom.
Obviously, 19 was awesome.
19 was
2022 was the Jaden Daniels breakout against Florida.
2021.
2021 is TDP's game.
Yeah.
2020 is the shoe game.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Florida is there,
always
it's
a game.
always,
Always
something
something.
crazy. And then, of course, I mean, you can't talk about Florida without talking about our guy that was on the couch with us in Golf Suites Saturday night, and Kevin Falk.
Too easy.
I mean,
Early. That was 96?
97.
97?
but I mean, that's
Vintage.
vintage.
I gotta give me a Kevin Falk like vintage jersey.
All
I
eyes
gotta
on
find
3,
one.
baby.
All eyes on 3. I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I breathe.
Amen. But speaking of that, I want to give 2 claps to Ro and Kev. Awesome to have those 2 LSU legends sitting on the couch talking some ball with us, whether it's Golf Suite Saturday night, Pizza Byron's on Sunday, getting the input of 2 LSU legends here on Tingle & Co. Shout out to those guys, especially Kevin. Kev Falk, he's driving from Lafayette to Baton Rouge to join us and talk ball here on the Tingle & Co. channel.
claps?
So those guys, 3 claps for Rohan Davey and Kevin Falk join us. Ready.
Ready?
Shout out to those 2 LSU legends. We appreciate them hanging out with us, talking some ball. I had to bring myself back down to earth a little bit on yesterday and just be like, I just sat on the couch and recapped an LSU football game with Rohan Davey and Kevin Falk.
Yeah.
Like,
Life's good.
And
my
I,
life's good.
and I think people like I don't think people remember that Kevin Falk was LSU's running back coach in 2019.
Uh-huh.
He had some
Jimbo's cousin knows.
right. He has some things that went on that he had to stop coaching, but like you're getting like the player perspective from a 10+ year NFL vet,
Right.
and the coach's perspective, and he like knows these kids. Like it's not like he's just some dude off the street that
Right.
doesn't know what's going on in the building.
Still has a relationship with those
Yeah,
guys.
like he talks to those kids,
Yeah.
so you're getting like real in-depth breakdowns from a coach and a player.
He's so humble too. He's like, as a former player.
Yeah,
Kev, we know.
Well, yeah, he like he would tell us like whenever we did Rose Show, he told us like he'd go recruit kids and like kids wouldn't know who he was, and then they look him up like and they're like, oh shit, you got like
Yeah.
Super Bowl
Yeah,
rings, dog. Like,
turn the film on, man.
and he's like, oh yeah, like you know,
No,
whatever.
I mean,
you know.
they're
Like,
the
doesn't even-
absolute best. Like they
got to touch the Lombardi Trophy. Shout out to K Feezy. You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
just
You want to talk to Tom Brady?
might.
One call away.
He said I was his best teammate.
There you go. and they still love LSU, like
to the core.
To the core. And that's the part that like I think makes them respect us, because when we sit there, they're like, oh, we're on the same level. Like we both are still diehard
Right.
purple and gold.
We didn't do it,
No,
but I watched it like I did.
Of course.
I would.
I'd love to.
You'd die.
2 claps for Tiger Tuba Kent. Like Kimberly was saying in the chat, our guy Kent Broussard was all over the
Shout out to
TV
my
screen
man.
Saturday night. The 66-year-old LSU band member,
Freshman.
Wait,
Tiger Tuba
Were
Kent.
y'all the ones that like broke him.
We were the
to
first.
Try to get into
this is
the
the
band.
first story. Yeah.
I gotta.
He
I'd have to reach out to
his
some
daughter
peeps,
reached out and had the wanted to do the interview. We got him in right after we got back from Omaha. We talked to him,
Yeah.
and I mean, he won us over in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he's
the
probably
best,
a great dude.
He's the best in the world.
I mean, think about what he did to be able to get there. Like,
Right.
That's an LSU fan.
Yeah,
yes,
we
he
gotta
lived in
go-
Mandeville, moved from Mandeville to Baton Rouge, and then he goes through all the fitness training, the physical health, and then started training to try out for the band for over a year.
I gotta reach out to my guy that's the features
Yeah.
producer at ESPN.
Do it
He-
because I mean, this
he
is
would love this story.
it's the best, man. That's why I told him when his daughter called me. I was like, "Look, this story is one that's like
That's one of one.
it's built to blow up, and it's everywhere, and he deserves it because he's quite
So
literally
like
the
he
best.
travels with the band and everything. Like he's like my man is all in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's awesome.
I love this. Like
it's awesome.
like I watched multiple shows on like Netflix and HBO Max where it's like an older person and they go back into like the real world with people our age and they're like culture shocked and they're like teaching them their ways and it all integrates. I love old people. I hate it might sound bad, but like I love like
I
just
love my grandpa.
sitting down like talking to old people.
No,
Like,
it's
you get so much game just from like
Perspective.
Yes.
like respect, man. Like
No, and he's about. I mean,
How was the war?
he's got
Right.
he's got like 2 degrees. He worked for over 2 decades. Retired, has children, and he's like, you know what? Ever
joined the
since I was
band.
5 years old, I wanted to be in the
yeah.
band.
How
Like,
was Nam?
so
I got
shout
family
out,
over there.
shout out to our guy Tiger Tuba Kenton. Got to live out his dream Saturday night in Death Valley. 2 claps, ready.
Wait,
Next up, the 1,000th Saints touchdown was scored by you know who?
Kamara?
Alvin Kamara yesterday.
man,
Is that
Scored
the
the-
first one of the game?
It was.
like he is a Bentley in a trailer park.
Yeah, he's that Ferrari in the,
Like he
in the
looks
hood.
like I don't care what he does on the football field, it just looks good.
The 1,000th touchdown scored in the Superdome.
God, he looks cool.
He's the reason everybody
To Alvin
wears,
Kamara. Look
He's
at
the
him.
reason everybody wears turf tape. now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah.
He got it put in Madden.
Yeah, like they put it in the NCAA. Like they had to put it in everything because
You know, he doesn't tweet a lot, and he tweeted
Bro.
at Madden, he's like, where my turf tape?
This is what
I
I'm-
need my turf
Every
tape
high
on.
school player in the country.
I know.
Yeah,
Pierce
Everybody.
Patterson, CS Roofing wore turf tape in high school.
and that's
There
the
you go.
reason. That's the reason because
Right.
Alvin Kamara. Same thing with the bands like Tyrann Mathieu. Like
Yeah.
when Tyrann Mathieu hit the streets with the bands,
Mm-hmm.
everybody in high school was trying to wear their bands, the double band.
The double bit,
and
Jamal
they
Adams.
make you like pull them down below your elbow. Yeah, it was crazy.
Damn.
What I want to ask
Who
is
started
Alvin
the,
Kamara, Saints Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
Yes,
Christian?
He's
I
the Saints
mean,
great.
I mean,
They got to like almost.
you're
retire
gonna have some
before
old heads saying Deuce,
Right,
but like,
I know.
Deuce is
screw
there.
them.
Deuce is there. Deuce was really good, but like, just to put it in perspective, like
Is Deuce there?
Kamara.
Yeah,
Is,
absolutely.
yeah, Deuce is up there.
I'm
bro.
just saying, like, you
You
got
don't remember you
Colston,
need to-
Drew, Kamara, Cam Jordan now.
Reggie?
Reggie doesn't make.
I mean, that's a fun one,
but I do love Reggie. I know you love Reggie.
Look, I
Look,
love
I
Reggie.
saw
argument.
Shades of Reggie on
Saturday night, huh? But 2 claps
Whoa.
to AK.
Mm-hmm.
1,000th touchdown in
All
the
that-
Superdome. Ready.
All I need is one, coach.
You just give me one.
There we go. And
Touches.
like we said, LSU 2-0. LSU football wins over Louisiana Tech on Saturday. Look, it was not pretty. It was not the type of win you wanted going into the game. And not to toot our own horn, we let you know that Louisiana Tech defense was going to
Be aggressive.
be aggressive and
aggressive.
come out nasty. And they were. Like, I even went back and watched the game again yesterday before we did the show with Roe, and they were flying around. Like, the little delay screen that they ran 4 times against Clemson, and Clemson had no answer for it. Colby Fields for Louisiana Tech
Snuffed it
blows
out.
right through the 2 offensive linemen and blows Aaron Anderson up. Like, they had a game plan. They executed. But, Lloyd, and I'll turn it to you. Me and you talked about it a little bit yesterday, and we talked to, obviously, Roe and Kev over the last 2 days. You could have put that defense to bed rather early on, and instead it's the flip because of one play.
Yes, I do think that there was a world in which if Nussmeier is able to connect on that deep ball at the 3rd play of the game,
Yeah.
if he connects there, I think you put Tech asleep, because that's what you're trying to, as aggressive as they were, you were trying to put that aggressiveness away, like attack what they were doing. If they're going to bring 6-7, be able to go over the top because you have the weapons to be able to do it, and you don't connect. You get instead.
It's an interception.
It's Nussmeier's worst nightmare.
Right.
Him turning the football over in Tiger Stadium whenever he's trying to. And Rose said that it feels like they were kind of forcing him to be able to be the star. I think it was more so a shift in the game plan of what you did versus Clemson versus we can attack here and go use, like you saw Nick Anderson, you saw Chris Hilton. It was one of those where you use your weapons that you have available in a different ways. Like we've talked about that before, where it's almost like you have packages, like where you can go underneath with Xavon Thomas or Aaron Anderson and or Braelin Brown, and you're able to hit them underneath mid game, but then you have those threats.
Yeah.
Nick Anderson, Chris Hilton, formerly Trey'Dez Green, and once that ball gets turned over, it's almost like Nussmeier became 2024 Nussmeier. He was a shell of himself.
And on top of that, I feel like it hyped like the Louisiana Tech.
Oh yeah, one thing
like that one play, and then they were all in. Like they had the mindset from the jump, but like that play right there, it's just a momentum shift. And Kevin Rowe talked about it a lot Saturday night, and then Rowe doubled down on it yesterday, where that's what it was. It was a momentum shift where Louisiana Tech is now up here after that play when it could have been easily the other way. And the whole game is not on one play, but to me, when you really look at the way that game played out, you can really look back at that first play and be like, wow, the effect, the butterfly effect from that interception was huge.
Yeah.
Changed LSU's dynamic offensively and also gave Louisiana Tech hope. Like, if we can do this, we can force turnovers.
We can hang around.
We can hang around.
Yes.
But that said, the LSU defense is
stout,
as real as the air I breathe today.
I'm just rewatching again. This is probably my third time rewatching the game. I must have missed this play watching like the first 2 times. But Perk comes off the edge on a second down in the first quarter. And it looks like a turn around like a QB counter. Mm-hmm. And oh my goodness, he runs through the running back and like hits the quarterback. Like he blew the whole play up.
Yeah.
But just seeing him play with like freely with his hair on fire it's a beautiful sight to see.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about this weekend, like at nauseum, where it was like the LSU defense looks one way, the offense looks the complete opposite. To me, the LSU defense is confident, they're comfortable, and they're free, they're fat. Like they know who they are, they know what they're doing, they are free, they're comfortable. Like they all know their role, and they're going out there and executing. And with that comes Harold Perkins flying around like that. Jordan Gilbert was flying around the game. A.J. Halsey came in like a bullet on a 3rd and 11 and blew a guy up over the middle.
That was the play after the Perkins.
Yeah, it was right over the middle. He was relatively open, and Halsey comes in like a missile at this guy. They are flying around. They're free. They're comfortable, and they're confident. And then on the offensive side, you don't see that same thing. It's not a comfortable group. They're not confident in what they're doing, especially what it felt like. Because against Clemson, I felt like they were confident in their scheme and their game plan and their execution. This past Saturday night, I did not see that same confidence.
I don't think this offense is like gelled together yet. Like they don't.
A lot of pieces.
Yeah, it's a lot of pieces, and they still haven't figured out like, okay, like this is where we're gonna use this certain piece at. They're just kind of like piecing it together as they go. And so
There's flashes.
right, they show flashes of like how good they can be, but like Lloyd said, like they have so many groups of players that they can use.
Yeah.
Right now, it's probably just a lot for Sloan because it's only his second year calling plays. Like it's not like he's one of these seasoned offensive coordinators or experienced, I should say, and has experience with having a lot of talent in one room or just in all the rooms because I mean they got it at every position. So it's like it's just gelling it all together and making sure you use each player to their strength.
Because I mean, I know it's a cliche saying, an embarrassment of riches.
It is.
Like it's a real thing where you can have too much sometimes, and I don't think LSU does. I think there's a clear way that you can scheme, you can make these things happen. But if the priority on your mind is we've got to get these guys the football, we have to make sure everybody's happy and everybody eats. If Rowe was talking about it when we were with him, he was like, if Josh Reed was open, I'm throwing it to Josh Reed.
Right.
And if nobody's open, I'm throwing it to Josh Reed. Like, going down like that. You just got to play football. You got to play the game. But to me, the biggest butterfly effect, and I know we talked about that first interception, and it definitely had an effect on the remainder of that game. Braelin Moore going down and play number 1 is just
It can't be it can't be understated.
Quite literally cannot be. Like it
changed you.
Completely shifted you from 2025 LSU to 2024 LSU in the snap of a finger. He gets rolled up. He has a high ankle sprain, and he's questionable going into this week. I personally, and I have no inside scoop, I would just be surprised if they push him to play on Saturday, especially when they're Southeastern the next Saturday, and you can give him 2 days off, and he can be 20 days rested before you go to Oxford to play Ole Miss, rather than forcing it this weekend. Maybe something else happens.
Or because you play Southeastern, do you play him this weekend?
Yeah.
That's also possible.
I would think that they would leave it up to him, just him being a veteran guy and them having a really good athletic training staff and everybody around him, medical staff, to where they're probably right now seeing what he can do today. And, like, ankle sprain is really, like, I mean, if you really play on it, it's literally just a pain tolerance thing. So if he could tolerate the pain and if the ankle's not swollen by Thursday and he's good to go walk through Friday and then Saturday morning walk through and everything's still good, I think they'll make it a player decision and not
the staff decision. Because, I mean, it can't be understated how important Braelin Moore is to your offense and who you are. Yeah. Like, it is – and the reason you knew that going into the year is because you don't go out and get Braelin Moore if you were 100% comfortable in DJ Chester as your starting center after last year. He was your starting center for 13 games last season. And you went out in the transfer portal, and like Lloyd said yesterday, essentially a free agent signing of, okay, we're going to bring this guy in because we need him at this spot. And so Braelin Moore before the season was already going to be so important. And the takeaway from week 1 was, man, Braelin Moore makes this offensive line really good. And every time BK talked about the O-line, it was they're all in the right spots because Braelin Moore, all of those things.
Yeah. And
he's so important to this team and to this offense. And the second he went down, the game plan and everything shifted. Nussmeier shifted. Everything was different. And that's not a knock against Chester. It's a praise for Braelin Moore, and it shows you how much in a one game that can change. Now, the next thing is if Moore doesn't go on Saturday, and you know that already, you're going to prepare Chester to be your starting center now.
You're going to see a lot more.
But look, he gets rolled up right there, left ankle. He came back out onto the sideline in a boot early in the second quarter. I did some of my Big J journalism sitting in the stands, saw 61, and I was like, wait. Zoomed in with the phone camera. Got a boot on that left foot. And it was a walking boot on his left ankle. But, yeah, I mean, he's huge to what LSU wants to do and who they want to be.
Look at him control the run game.
I mean, like, it's a completely different line with him there. Mm-hmm. And now I do think with Chester, he's got the year of experience. If he has a week knowing he's the guy, it'll look different than it did Saturday night. But it's hard to be overly confident in that because last year, and you can go look at the Florida game last season, it was not good looking on the interior of that offensive line. Like, there was a lot of pressure up the middle, and it happened again Saturday night where Chester's ended up 2 yards in Nussmeier's face, and so he's rolling out when he doesn't have to. He's getting happy feet. And so, to me, the butterfly effect from Braelin Moore going down and Chester being put in,
it affects every part of your offense.
Yeah, and
it created this Nussmeier, the 2024 Nussmeier, rather than the 2025 Garrett Nussmeier you saw against Clemson.
And I think Louisiana Tech, when they realized that Chester was in the game, they started doing a lot more stunts. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what Chester struggled with last season, and it looks like it's still a thing this year. And that's where Braelin Moore's experience and his veteran presence, like, that helps all the linemen, because there was a play in the second quarter where they run a stunt. The end, he rushes upfield and then does a stunt. And Weston Davis is chasing him because he sees Chester does not see this end coming inside. And Chester just, like, doesn't block anybody. Like, he's just an extra man on the line of scrimmage. And that's the things that just hurts Nussmeier because he's not the most mobile guy. And when he gets pressure in his face, it's going to be tough for him to run away from Dylan Stewart and like Sapp from Florida. Like, it's going to be hard for him to roll out and run away from the pressure and guys getting open. Like, it just brings a very uncertain and unsettling feeling to the offensive line.
Because that's what it feels like Nussmeier played like. He got sped up.
Yes.
Like, it felt
happy
like,
feet.
Yeah, it was all of the things, like, you saw some of the old habits come back from 2024 whenever it's immediately like, I'm going to spin and roll out of the pocket, turn my back to the defense, and try to bail out of here. And it just had to be such a feeling of like, oh, here we are again. Like, you saw the play clock go down. You saw penalties on the line of scrimmage, and it's not DJ Chester's fault. He hasn't been practicing at center. Like, they moved him around.
He's a swing guy. He played left tackle
last week.
Yeah,
and so now, like, to your point, there is a world in which if he does it for the next 5 days and can kind of get what you want to do offensively, and I don't know if you scheme around him or so much as kind of tailor what you want. You saw Bo Bordelon play offensive line again. Like, they did some things that are like, okay, this is what we have to do with Chester in the game, because you've seen it happen where people go right at him. Tech went right at him. And you can look at the PFF grade if you want, where he's the highest rated blocking offensive lineman on LSU's team. It's just hard to believe that when my eyes told me something different.
Right. No, I'm with you. And I think that obviously there is some credence to now you're going to have a week of preparation that, like, yes, it can help. But there is still an uneasy feeling knowing that when it wasn't Moore at center, you went back to 2024 in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. Couldn't run the football. Like Lloyd said, the play clock trickling down, the protections weren't always right. Nussmeier getting happy feet, pivoting, rolling out, all of those things. Like, it looked like 2024 LSU football again. And it's crazy to think that one player makes that big of a difference, but that's what we said all offseason. Like, he was Christian's first-round pick in the non-quarterback impact player draft was Braelin Moore because of the impact he made and how huge he was going to be for LSU. And it wasn't a clean game by Weston Davis whatsoever. He also had a rough game. And I'm not going to say it's because it's not DJ Chester's fault, but having Braelin there and these things, like, it's just an unsettling feeling, especially when it happens in game. And so I think that it was a huge butterfly effect of Braelin Moore. And if he does not go on Saturday, I think Florida's going to go after the interior of that offensive line. And there's going to be a lot of pressure on DJ Chester to make it happen. But from a positive standpoint, one thing I do want to say is it's still a blessing to have DJ Chester on your team, because you're going from Braelin Moore, who is excellent, was SEC Offensive Lineman of the Week, obviously was going to be a huge piece of your offense. He goes down with an injury, and you're able to put in a center who started 13 games last season, played a full SEC schedule at center. And was it rough? Yeah, and I think a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that he didn't have all the preparation to play center. He's been playing left guard. He played left tackle against Clemson, all of those things. Now he's got a week of preparation to go see what it's going to look like against Florida. But it can't be understated how big of a difference this LSU team is without Braelin Moore at center. He's that important. And I'm going to be very interested to see if he doesn't go on Saturday, how much different does Chester look with a week of preparation to play center rather than getting plugged in the middle of the game.
I just don't know how sustainable it is, the offense that you ran with DJ Chester in, because you saw them, granted they ran it 34 times for 164 yards, right? I mean, if you take the sacks out, 128, but a lot of that was a one big chunk play that you saw. But what did we talk about before the game? Like, you don't want to have a Nicholls State repeat of him throwing it 37 times. Oh, I see your 37 raise you 41.
Right.
Like that, you put everything back on Nussmeier's plate again without being able to run the football, which, like you talked about, is a Braelin Moore issue. But to do that again to Nussmeier it's not sustainable.
Yeah, no, it's not. And that's not who this offense should be.
He threw it 41 times for 230 yards.
That's what's that per completion? Does it have an average?
No, but that would be math.
Yeah, I mean, give me the yards again.
26 completions, 41 attempts, 237 yards.
237 yards. How many completions?
26.
26.
So he threw.
Yeah, it's
a little
about
over
9
50%.
yards per completion. So I mean, like, it's just.
It's the 41 attempts.
Yeah, he's throwing the football too much. They're playing too far into the game. And look,
And when that happens,
maybe Louisiana Tech wasn't the team that your starters were going to come out at halftime. Because they were impressive. And we turned the film on Thursday. We were impressed with what the defense looked like. But I still think that LSU should have been able to outman, out-athlete, and outplay Louisiana Tech, which they did over the course of the game. But one team came there ready to win, I feel like, and had a game plan and was committed to it. The other one didn't. And LSU was the better team. That's why they won 23-7. But you saw two defenses that flew around and were playing as good as they possibly could.
and you had a Brian Kelly-led team that when he went to the podium, you said he talked about the team standard. That was the whole thing going into the week of preparation for Louisiana Tech. And one thing I will say is the narrative that he has constructed about, like, we've got to be – I'm tired of hearing that. Like that says always, I know it's a win, but it's we've got to be better. As coaches, we've got to do this, but it's really up to the players. Like, at some point,
give me an alternative.
Right. At some point, like you.
No, I'm asking you. Like, I want your alternative. What you would rather him go up there and say?
What?
What do you? I mean, coach it better. Like, what do you can go to the like everything you said during the week was, oh, like we're going with the 1-0 mentality. We're doing this. The standard is the standard, whatever. And then you have a performance like that. You go, oh, we got to coach you better.
Would you rather him be shorter in his answers? Like, if he really is frustrated, like, be shorter with your answers. Like, why are you? Because he does feel like he's placating the media a little bit by giving us these sound bites that are like, oh, yeah, we got to do this better. We got to do X better. They have to play better as well. It's not just on us. It's on that. Like, do you think if he was just shorter with his answers, you'd be a little bit more?
Usually the man that talks the most is the liar in the room.
Well,
I like, my only thing is I just don't know what else, like, what I would rather him go up there and say. Like, it's a press conference after the game. It's not what he's saying in the locker room. It's not what, like, he's going up there and saying we didn't play to the standard, coaches and players alike. And when I watched the game, that's what I saw. I saw a game plan offensively, defensively, Blake Baker and the defense, excellent. Offensively, a game plan and a scheme that was not ready to go, and players that didn't execute upon it, whether it was Nussmeier missing throws, wide receivers dropping passes, offensive line not blocking, and a run game that was non-existent. That, to me, is coaches and players alike not executing and not being prepared. And that's what he went up there and said in the podium.
Blake Baker looked prepared.
I just said that. He was. The defense, they're two different things. Like, that's what I said at the start. Two completely different things.
And here is him at the podium.
No, I'd rather see them excited and that they played so well. They know what happened out there. We didn't coach well enough and we didn't play well enough tonight. And that's not our standard. And so they're disappointed in that they didn't live up to that standard. They want to. They want to do it. They just didn't do it tonight. And so we got to go back and figure out what was in our preparation, what was in our mindset when we took the field for this game that we couldn't live up to that standard. And that's what they're trying to figure out right now. You know, they're trying to figure, like, look, we knew this. We talked about it. We knew exactly what was going to happen, and it still happened to us. So that's really what you're seeing. And my job is to make it clear that it's not just them. We got to coach better. We got to put our kids in. We got good players. Our good players have got to make plays, no doubt, but we got to put them in a good position as well.
Like, I feel like that's a good opening statement, a good answer.
Sure, says all the right things.
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else I'd rather him go up there and say. And I do think that this team is constructed to be able to handle that sort of pressure that comes after a game like that. And I thought they were, like, this team was mature enough, coaches and players alike, to be able to go into Louisiana Tech, nameless faces like BK said on Thursday, and handle business, play to the same standard. And defense did that. And that's, to me, how you know that there's something going there. Like, it's not an LSU program issue because the defense went and played a game against a nameless, faceless opponent and balled out. Same execution and intensity they had against Clemson. The offense didn't. They did not play up to that standard. They didn't execute at the highest level. Players and coaches. The scheme was not constructed in a manner to take care of business the way that you needed to. And the players didn't execute what was there because there were opportunities. Nussmeier missed multiple throws. The Barry and Brown one is the most obvious, where that should be 6 points on the board, kick the extra point, completely different ball game. And Nussmeier just a bad throw.
Kiss the baby.
It was underthrown and it was inside. Like, the two places you don't want that ball to go is where it went. And Rose said it yesterday. It wasn't even the safety that came over and picked it off.
You threw it.
It was underneath and it got batted down, tipped around into the DB that was underneath's hands. And then you can go, like, there were multiple decisions I saw get made at the quarterback spot that I didn't agree with. But this game isn't all on Nussmeier because there are also multiple throws that he did put the ball in a place where if you have that type of electrifying wide receiver room, you got to come down with a handful of those catches and drops. The offensive line, you should not get pressure on your quarterback when Tech is sending 4 guys. You should be able to outman Louisiana Tech in the trenches.
And on those plays where they were sending 3 guys or 4 guys, LSU was leaving in 7, 8, which also, like, it takes away from what Nussmeier can do because now you put those weapons that you do have. Now you got them in the backfield blocking. Like, one play was Bauer, Sharp, and Jawan Johnson. And they were, like, up.
Max protect.
Now you only got 3 in the route. Okay, y'all just go get open.
3 against 8.
Yeah, go get open against 8, and it's just tough to do. So, I mean, like, they got to figure it out because Florida's coming. And Florida might have played a bad game against USF, but they always give their best shot to LSU.
Yeah, I mean, Florida was a bad football team last year, and granted, I don't think LSU was that great, but they took it to LSU. LSU dominated the time of possession, the yards, the whole thing, and Florida still won that football game.
And that's the other part of I know we're pointing out the negatives. LSU won, right?
Yep.
But obviously it wasn't in the fashion of what you thought LSU was capable of after a Clemson very impressive win. But some of the old issues from last year popped up again whenever you can't score in the red zone. You can't get 6, and you have to settle for 3. That's how you lost the Florida game. You did everything well enough to be able to win. You couldn't put it in the end zone, and now you are, for all intents and purposes, missing your best weapon in the red zone.
Right.
Yeah.
And to me, the credit we gave LSU last week after Clemson was they made Clemson one-dimensional, right? They made them play the game one way offensively. They didn't run the ball. Forced Cade Klubnik to go out there and make the play every time. Louisiana Tech just did that to LSU on Saturday. They made the LSU offense completely one-dimensional, where it was all on Nussmeier's shoulders. And I think it was a good, somewhat of a wake-up call back down to earth after week 1.
There's a regression to the mean.
Yes, where it was like, you're not, like, this isn't 2019. And like Lloyd said, you came out of week 1 on offense. Well, there were 2 thoughts in the top of our mind, Lloyd. And then it was, this offensive line looks really good with Braelin Moore at the helm. And what was the other one? How is the defense going to stop Trey'Dez Green?
Like, we literally walked out, we do this, like, outside of the show, just having conversations, like,
right.
How do you stop that? And it's like, you really don't know unless you want to do what the Saints did against Calvin Johnson.
Right.
And put 2 on him, but then that opens up all of the other, like, all the weapons that you have. It's like, I literally don't know what you can do to stop him, hurt him.
Right. and that's what makes Saturday night feel even worse. Like, it was funny. I said it this morning we were walking in. I was like, man, 2-0 feels a lot like 1-1.
Yeah.
Because, like, the same stress that comes, it comes with the game. And Saturday night wasn't pretty, wasn't executed well, except for the defense.
Thank
God.
God.
You lost 2 very important guys to this team. Like, Braelin Moore at center and Trey'Dez Green. Now, look, hallelujah, it's not season ending. They will be back. They will be on the field at some point this year. Will it be Saturday? Trey'Dez Green, no. Braelin Moore, maybe. I think you see both of them back. The timeline will be Ole Miss. Like, to me, like, that's just the timeline. I think you're saying it's
Florida. I was like, I don't think so.
That, to me, the timeline would be Ole Miss. You give them 20 days of, get this straight, 14 days of rest, 6 days of getting geared back up or whatever.
Recovery.
Because you had, like, that's just kind of how the schedule worked out. And it also, if they don't go against Ole Miss, you have Ole Miss bye week, then South Carolina. So there's the schedule, with health. But like I just said, me and Lloyd walked out of that game and we saw two things. Oh, that offensive line doesn't look as bad as we thought, and a lot of that has to do with number 61 in the middle. And you've got a mismatch that you're committed to, like, showing. Like,
this is red zone offense.
This is it's the green zone.
The green zone, legitimately.
And now you walk out of week 2, you don't have either of those guys. And that's, and like Lloyd said earlier in the show, it cannot be understated. It's unfortunate that two guys go down, multiple guys go down. Weston Davis went down at one point, had to get helped off. Like,
it was the second play?
Yeah, I was sitting there, I was like,
what's happening?
We just lost 2 offensive linemen in the first quarter. And
what did we say going into the game? The most important thing that you want to
be healthy.
Be healthy. And I know football injuries happen, like, it's part of the game. It's just unfortunate how it played out, where it felt like war. People are going down left and right, and then Trey'Dez Green, you're like, okay, let's end this thing.
Right.
And that's part of it, where you don't want to have to play your stars that late in the game. Like, I don't even know if he should really be in the fourth quarter. And you don't want to give people preferential treatment, but you also have people that you circle a highlight star and go, where are we without them later in the season? And at some point, you do have to be a little bit of bias towards your stars. Like, Trey'Dez, you don't need to be in there blocking and working on things against Louisiana Tech. Don't put them in the trenches.
Especially when the Louisiana Tech defense was playing the way they were.
Right. And I understand that you want him to get better, and, like, it's a learning opportunity. I understand all of those things. And hindsight's 20/20, armchair quarterback, all of those things. It's just unfortunate.
It is. It's very
nobody's fault.
Landon Barone, I do agree with this, though. It's really nice to see all your weaknesses in a win compared to a loss, though. Got stuff you can focus on and get better at with a positive outlook. Yeah, I mean,
Les Miles made a career of it.
And that's the silver lining right now, is you are something you haven't been since 2019, and that's 2-0. Because there's a lot of teams right now that had very high expectations going into the year that are not. You're still the number 3 team in the country, and you are 2-0 right now. You are undefeated.
And it plays both ways, right? Like, it can feel like a loss and a win. And sometimes, that's, like Nick Saban has said, like, I would rather lose some of these games than win them. Obviously, you don't want to, but you learn more in a loss than you do in a win, because it's like, okay, we can do that and get away with it. Florida lost.
Yes.
And so what do you
Michigan lost.
But from Florida's sake, like, they lose to an in-state opponent, and his schedule doesn't get any easier, but if you're Billy Napier, you're coming back to Louisiana, and you're looking at, if I've got to, it feels like my job is perennially on the line every year, and I have, once again, the hardest schedule in the country. If I'm looking to get one that would be like, ease the tension, baby, it's against an LSU team without Braelin Moore and Trey'Dez Green, and we just come off a loss. Like, we better fucking get it ready today. Like, that week ain't going to be easy.
They're going to be a motivated football team.
Exactly.
And I don't think they ever weren't going to be. Like, this game is going to, like we talked about it.
Coaches coach differently after a loss.
Yes. This game always carries that. LSU Florida will always carry that. We were talking about rivalries on the Washed Up Sports Network show on Saturday. Shout out to them for having us on. And we were like, LSU's rivalry, like, it's not. Florida, to me, like, in my lifetime, that's the game that's been the rivalry, because it's been back and forth, and it takes your holder tossing it over the back of his head, or Brad Wing fake punt, just all these plays that have to be made to win that football game.
It's always
a shoe getting thrown, Cade York through the mist in the fog, kicking a 60-yard whatever. Like
Colby Delahousse, who was the one who made the squib line drive kick against Florida all those years ago.
Was it Demang?
Domang, yeah.
But like it takes something like this one to me, so it's always going to carry that weight. Now Florida is.
You went 5 for 5 on 4th down against them in 2007.
And
for shout
Florida,
out Ryan Perrilloux.
There you go. Florida's looking at, and on top of that, Billy Napier and Florida are going to look at their schedule and be like, where are the wins going to come from?
Right. This
we've
is
got to
our
go.
Best opportunity.
We've got to go make them happen, and they're going to be motivated. They're going to be ready, and we're going to get into that more as the week goes on. We plan on doing that same position breakdown that we did for Clemson this week for Florida. We've got to figure out how we're going to break it up since we've only got 4 days rather than 10 days like we had for Clemson.
Defensive lines.
But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it happen for you guys.
I don't think we'll go edges, interior defensive
it's not going to be as in-depth as it was for Clemson.
Punter.
But we will.
We got 14
quarterback
days.
room, the third string.
Yeah,
we
watch out for.
We will get you some breakdown for LSU Florida this Saturday. But like Lloyd said when he was talking about learning something and a win, that's the one thing about this team that I still hold true. I think they are very mature. They have very good leadership in that locker room, whether it's Garrett Nussmeier, Whit Weeks, Harold Perkins, Braelin Moore, still Chris Hilton, and then Jacoby and Guillory, those guys like Jack Piper, and you've got Bauer Sharp. You've got leaders in that locker room.
Whit Weeks?
I said it already.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, just making sure. Captain, leader.
Yes, like those guys, like you have that in that locker room, and then you have that maturity level of these guys are experienced. They've been here. They've done this.
They know what it feels like when it's slipping.
These guys, and they know what it feels like to lose. Like they know how to respond after a loss, because like last season they had to do that. Where you lose week 1, you have to respond through the next couple of weeks to respond against South Carolina and against Ole Miss, games that you shouldn't have won, but they did. Those guys are still on this roster.
Well, not only that, I think obviously coming off a week 1 loss was impressive to bounce back, but after the 3 straight, like you saw like them kind of figure it out, and kind of what I guess I was harping on with Brian Kelly's press conference and what he was saying. It feels like he constantly is, whether it's above board or below board, taking shots at Sloan. And I don't know if that's something that you need to do in the media for a coach whenever. Brother, y'all go figure it out. Like you saw him step in and kind of rein in the offense a little bit, dumb it down, and make it more vanilla. Because Sloan's trying to do a lot of different things.
Yes.
And I think that's when you have the weapons that you do, that's what you want to see. But now you're back in the place of 2024, and he went back to the 2024 playbook. And that's when, like, Brian Kelly, you're there. You have a sense of responsibility to the offense to be able to go, hey, what are we doing? Let's figure it out, get out of here.
Right.
And instead of letting him throw 41 times and complete 26 passes for 230 yards, an interception, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just, like, Sloan can't pivot to go, I'm an offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach. Nuss, it's your turn.
No, yeah, I'm with you. So I think that it's going to be a very interesting week, but I trust in the staff and these players to have the right mindset, execute.
You got shocked. You got shell shocked.
You did, but the good thing is you got, like Landon said, you got shell shocked and you're 2-0.
Right, figured it out. Got a W. It was ugly as hell.
Now you have a week
lot of
preparation.
Things were thrown in your face.
Yes.
You're like, oh.
You got a lot of adversity from all over the place.
God damn. Like, this is a classic NCAA, like, fucking turn this thing off and restart. Braelin Moore's out, not playing.
That didn't happen.
Trey'Dez Green got hurt in the 4th, turn it off.
Quit the game, come back, and 14's back on the field.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
what?
Return the hub. That's how you go back to the main menu.
It is.
Return the hub.
Fucking, I'm a jerk off instead.
Oh my gosh, you have a dick? What?
Goodness.
We appreciate you guys. But, yeah, no, I mean, you've got – and I was talking to Ro about it yesterday. This was another thing that you could look into is for Clemson, you had how long to prepare for that game, Lloyd?
Yes. A year.
And then for Louisiana Tech, how long did you have to prep for that?
Not a year.
Not a year. You had a week.
Yeah.
And that's football. So you have to learn.
Want to know.
You have to learn how to prepare and be ready in 1 week rather than a full off season of 1-0 and highlights on your scoreboard, on your Jumbotron.
Are they still doing it?
I have no idea.
Venture Sports, shout out.
Shout out Venture Global.
Venture Global, yeah. What is it in Step Brothers?
Oh, Prestige Worldwide.
That's
Prestige
what it feels
Worldwide.
like. I don't know what they do, but shout out for paying.
Out.
Prestige Worldwide.
But
Why?
For a positive from the game, because we've harped a lot on the negative, the positive is you have a real defense. Like, you have a real good defense. Now, Louisiana Tech's offense is nothing to write home about. But what I liked is the mindset, the intensity, and the comfortability that this defense has. Like, they know their role. You've got guys that are balling out. These Weeks brothers, or as Ro like to say, these weak boys. these Weeks brothers are balling. Like, not just Witt. West is flying around. Like, the sack that they had together, where they both recognized the quarterback stepping up in that gap and both made a beeline at the guy. I was like, oh, my word. It's frightening. So I think the defense is playing at a high level, and I'm very pleased with the way they balled out and continued in week 2 after a week 1 impressive victory against Clemson. They're showing that same level, and that's something I think you expect to see as the year goes on. The only thing is you don't want all the pressure to fall on that defense's shoulders. The offense has to play complementary football, and I think hopefully on Saturday you'll see that begin to kind of come to fruition.
What does that game look like last year?
No, yeah, I
You
agree.
might lose
Mm-hmm.
just because like the defense was so bad and the offense. If the offense can't get going,
Yeah,
it's either going to be a shootout or you're going to lose.
And but that's what's impressive because, like you said, you saw teams fall. Like a lot of teams that were in the mindset of 1-0 and like, okay, maybe we got something going on here. Like you got upset or you thrashed somebody. LSU was able to escape what could have been a disaster scenario. And then so what do you do? Look at turn the page.
And like you held
Defense is unbelievable.
Louisiana Tech to 96 passing yards
Oh.
altogether. They have two. They
The
played
offense is ass.
They
though.
played 2 quarterbacks. Second string quarterback.
Yeah,
Blake
what's his
Baker.
name?
What-
You didn't, they couldn't shut up about it on the call.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blake Baker was playing.
Same
against
name as the LSU defensive coordinator here taking snaps for the Bulldogs.
Used to be a Louisiana Tech coordinator.
They had to
Is that your
counter
son?
with Blake Baker.
Yeah, Blake
Blake
Baker
Baker,
versus Blake
I
Baker.
counter you with Blake Baker.
Blake
But
Baker does that every day. He's like, how do I
Held-
beat me?
you held Louisiana Tech, albeit not a great passing team, not a great team. I mean, I think their defense is really good. I don't know how good their team is. 96 passing yards. They threw a touchdown. 58 rushing yards.
I mean,
Like,
you dog walked him.
right.
Yeah,
It's not like
defensively dominated.
it's not like you didn't dominate the game. It's just
It's exactly what I mean. I guess if they're like you want to take a positive away from it, like defense is who you thought they were.
Yes.
Like, because that would have been an easy. Like you talk about preparation all the time you had
Right.
for Clemson, and then you go look at, I guess, quote unquote short week after you had a year.
Right.
But to see like, okay, this is the defense. This is what they're going to be.
and
And
it
you
still,
proved it. Like against a bad team, you played great.
and it instills confidence in your coordinator. Like
Yeah. I
from
trust
the
him
from
with
the
my
fan base,
life.
like I know this guy is going to deliver every time.
It's Jay Johnson and Blake Baker.
Yeah, there you go. And yeah, going down the list of games from this weekend, you're 2-0. What Georgia only beat Austin Peay by 28-6.
That's ugly.
So an ugly game similar to LSU's. Clemson went down to the wire against Troy, was losing 16-3 at halftime. Comes back and wins 27-16.
Little old Clemson.
Mississippi State upsets Arizona State 24-20 on just it was a last play of the game essentially walk off win where Arizona State sent a blitz. The guy tripped, so he never brought the pressure to the quarterback. So then it was 1-on-1 out deep in the wide receiver, just won. Florida falls to USF. Michigan falls to Oklahoma in a big game. Iowa State squeaks by Iowa 16-13. Baylor scores 24 unanswered, I believe, or 21 unanswered to beat SMU 48-45.
That game was
in 2 overtimes.
crack.
yeah. That's old Big 12 football.
It's
right there.
shootout.
It was a shootout. Ole Miss.
SMU's helmets are fire.
Yeah, they look
SMU's
excellent.
got like good
They look excellent.
uniform team. Like,
Yes.
they got good
They look like
uniform.
they do cocaine.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you want to go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, I wonder what a bathroom break is.
Why are there
SMU's
4
like,
feet in the stall?
Ole Miss in a dogfight with Kentucky
He's handicapped.
wins 30-23.
Might be
Good in
over.
there? Need some.
Trying to
I got Kleenex if you need.
Yeah,
it.
you okay?
So LSU was able to escape 2-0. A lot of these teams weren't 2-0. West Virginia falls to Ohio 17-10. LSU stays at 2-0, something that they have not been since that beautiful 2019 season. There was your weekend scoreboard recap from college football. Shout out to our sponsors. Every single day we were brought to you by CAS Roofing and Advising. You see the folder right here. Our guy Pierce Patterson from CAS Roofing and Advising takes care of us, and he'll take care of you. If you call the number 225-910-0619, he'll come give you a free inspection of your roof. He'll hop up there, make sure you don't have any damage. If you've got any grit in your driveway, you've got shingles blown up, you've got shingles missing, anything that can lead to concern, give him a call, 225-910-0619. He'll come check it out, make sure you're in good shape. If you're not, he'll tell you how to move forward, and he'll help you throughout the entire process. And if you are, he'll let you know that. And if you do get a new roof, This guy right here with the blue G in the chat, Gage Evans, is your project manager. So you can just walk outside and talk a little bit of ball with a fellow fan and a fellow viewer. Appreciate CAS for all that they do for us. We will take a quick break as we've rolled into hour number 2 this morning, and we will come right back with more Tingle and Clever. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it. Keep active in the chat. We'll be right back after this.
The roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's a repair, a replacement, or a storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
Wardos was created in honor of Alan Ward Branning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
All right, welcome back here. Hour number 2 officially underway. We've got some more sound left over from BK after LSU's 23-7 victory over Louisiana Tech. we went through all the emotions in hour number 1, going through what the win looked like. Almost just said loss because the emotions feel like that of a loss.
Ugly.
Because it was ugly. You left with some injuries. You did not leave.
Beat you
A
like
lot
a
of the boxes we
redheaded
wanted
stepchild.
checked going into week 2 were not checked.
I want to ask you.
Ask me a question.
Panic button's 10. 1 is, I guess you're chilling. I don't know.
What DEFCON are we at?
All right. What are we at?
What's the
What's the panic
like
rating?
during
right now?
9/11 they would have like the
Why
they would have
does your
the
brain always shift back to 2001?
Controlled demolition.
Yeah, but they used to
Okay,
have-
so currently we're DEFCON.
Okay, so panic button 1 through 10 is what you're asking.
Yes, panic button's
3.
10.
It's a 3.
Okay.
Oh, so you DEFCON 3.
Lloyd.
no, that's different.
No, that's different. That's
DEFCON only
different.
goes to like 5.
Yeah, DEFCON goes
It's
to 5.
5. It's 5 levels.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm
so
I'm
it's
like,
DEFCON 1.
No, if it's
yeah,
DEFCON
no,
1.
DEFCON 1 is the worst.
Why are we talking about
Right.
DEFCON?
Oh, then a 5.
Let's just do panic
Yeah,
button.
panic button 1 through
Panic-
10. I am a 3 right now.
DEFCON is not necessary.
I'm a 3 right now.
Well, where's Florida at right now? Then,
8.
Oh,
DEFCON
they're up
1.
there. Yeah.
because brother, like I know that there are some people that have been wanting Napier's head, and like now after that
Bro,
was just ugly.
But USF is good.
And
They're
bro,
a
they
good
are. They're a
team.
really good team.
They're
but
right
like,
now.
But you're at a point where it's like, okay, like you have the quarterback, you've got all the receivers, your running back's great,
Got a
like,
full staff.
got a full staff. Can't forget my staff like Moses.
You call.
Bro, that team is DJ Lagway, Trey Wilson, and Tyreek Sapp versus the world.
Well, in my
That's Jaden Ball.
the biggest
running
thing
back.
for Florida and why I would be upset about last week is because when you look at the schedule, you have to find your wins, and that was one you needed to leave with. Because now, after that, you're going to LSU, to Miami. You have Texas at home, to Texas A&M in a 4-game stretch after your loss. In a 5-week stretch because you have a bye week in the mix. But those are 4 games where you're going to 3 of the loudest environments where you have Miami's fan base, you have LSU's, and you're going to Kyle Field. Like, those are all games you're not going to be favored in any of them. That's why the South Florida loss to me, why if I'm a Florida fan, I would be like,
Can't do it.
can't let that happen.
Shouldn't have scheduled them.
They should be like it's bad in Florida right now.
And this is
Well,
your,
and the other thing is, guess who USF has this Saturday?
it's your
Miami.
defensive coordinator.
Miami, right?
Yeah, they play Miami on Saturday.
Well, USF scheduled to make the playoff.
Yeah, well, no,
Like-
if they put up a decent performance against Miami and lose, they stay ranked because they're right now they're number 18 in the country. You're 2-0 after beating Boise State and Florida in back-to-back upsets.
That's crazy.
Like, and you have Miami on Saturday, but like that's why if I'm Florida, the mindset I have going into Saturday is got to find a way to win because you don't have a lot of wins left on this schedule. Because even after A&M, then you have Mississippi State, Georgia, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Florida State. Like, coach, that schedule does not stop.
I'd say after watching Ole Miss, I was a lot more threatened by them last year than this year.
Oh, 1,000%.
Like,
But traveling to Oxford is still like,
yeah. Like they threw out a stat that Simmons, the quarterback, is like the first Ole Miss quarterback to have multiple interceptions in his first 2 games or something like that. Which spells success for the LSU defense. If this dude's giving the ball away to the defense.
But I'm always just Lane Kiffin. That's where I'm
Yeah.
going.
Yes.
Well, yeah, he's gonna find some type of crack in.
if you have a crack
Blake
in your
Baker.
defense, it will be found when you play Ole
I
Miss.
mean, go back to last year. I mean, he had something dialed.
Yeah, and it's the same way we talk about the Nussmeier throw on Saturday is what was
Trey
it Trey
Harris
Harris
dropped.
against LSU in
Ooh.
Tiger Stadium last
That
year.
it
where
could have been Tennessee LSU.
completely
Bro.
different football game if that's 6 points rather than incomplete
Like-
and a stop.
You
that
know-
was bad. Like that.
Oh my, he was wide open. I mean, brother, he was high stepping into the same way
He's probably still
Barry and
running.
Brown would have been on Saturday, where the DB's way back here, coach. We're in the end zone.
I mean,
Living.
in the stadium, everybody. Well, I'm on the east side. Everybody goes
I was the same way.
like
I
he's
was in the
naked.
I was opposite field. I like.
Oh,
and
it
then-
wasn't even. I'm thinking it's
No,
like,
brother,
That's
book
6.
it,
yeah.
and it didn't happen. And the
Which
game is
did
different
the
because of it.
opposite thing of what I wanted.
And then, but the same way, I was at Ole Miss last year, and it was the end, like it was coming towards me, and I saw it, and I was like, no.
It's a car crash.
And he dropped it, and I was like,
oh.
are you serious?
I'm alive.
Wow.
I'm dead. I'm
No,
alive.
there's no
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
There's no
I'm
scratches
dead.
anymore.
I'm alive.
I'm dead. I'm dead again. I'm alive. Oh, buddy, if that pass gets completed, there's 100,000 wristbands going on the field.
Brother, those wristbands. And you thought the boos were loud at halftime when it didn't complete? Dude, the boos would have started in the first quarter.
They need to bring those back. They were fun to throw.
Well, of course. That's why they're not there.
Of course. Yeah, this is exactly who you thought was going to.
What is it?
I threw like 8 of them.
They had these wristbands that were synced with the music for Ole Miss last year.
they lit
where
up.
They light up and they sync with the music, and at halftime,
Like they turned the lights off.
and it goes with the light show. It was pretty
It
cool.
looked awesome.
Dude, the stadium went dark. Dude,
But
I
then
started
these
throwing
students,
them.
the
Oh my
students like this
gosh.
fool sitting to your left,
Ruined
started
it.
taking them off and throwing them on the field.
And they moved.
Was it Franquez was on the PA and he's
Stop it.
Please stop throwing the wristbands onto the field. It will result in a 15-yard penalty for LSU.
And a fine.
then Christian goes, yeah, starts throwing them again.
Wow.
And so those will never return, as
You're a lot
awesome as
more-
they were.
They're
You're
not
a lot
built
more
for, they're not
childish
built
than
for
I remember
throwing.
you being.
Dude, it was too.
Oh,
I mean, it was dark in the stadium. The wristband was lighting up. I couldn't even see my friend next to me. It was so dark. So I'm like,
He's like a 7-year-old that
Yeah, we-
that's allowed to that drinks beer.
We gotta
Yeah, no, he's gotten put in his place a couple
we gotta
times.
fix that shit,
Mhm.
dog.
You gotta be
Maybe
mature.
that's why you don't.
Get any head.
No, that is not why. Because I threw wristbands on the field. Okay?
My brother
That
in
is not
Christ,
why.
I can tell you right now.
Probably
It's
some
a
of
part
it.
of the reason.
No. It was
Have
just
you
fun.
never been told like?
It was-
when are you gonna grow up? Christian?
Yeah.
I don't see. I'm surprised Lloyd wasn't throwing them. It was
Hell
too easy
no.
not to throw
Well,
them.
he respects
Well,
Tiger
his
Stadium.
his frontal lobe is developed.
Yes.
It's
Yours
too hard
isn't.
not to throw them.
There you go.
Like I had
Shit.
This is all about frontal lobe development.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, frontal lobe's not there for
It
you
looked
yet.
cool.
You might not develop.
It
yours
looked
until
cool
30.
whatever it was going to. I mean, that's how you got the boozy videos because
Yeah.
people were behaving.
Right,
So,
everyone
but
had their-
one bad egg roils the bunch.
Yep.
This
And
guy.
so now you don't get wristbands
Rotten.
anymore.
Yeah.
Rotten. Disgusting. Deviled.
A good egg from LSU's roster Saturday night was Braelin Brown looked as advertised.
Ooh.
Finally got to return a kick.
That kick return was. I was like, oh,
Coach, we said it walking back from that scrimmage where it was like, please kick the ball to number 6.
He
Like
is
when he
elite.
has the football in his hands, it's different.
what was that dumbass kick formation from La Tech? Like
They lined up for an onside.
Yeah, were they trying to sell the onside?
and then
LSU was
kicked
ready for it
and
and
then
kicks
kicked
it
to
deep.
Braelin Brown.
It's like coach was probably like, "Hey, kick it away from 6."
Kick it out of bounds.
And
But
he
it was-
tried as hard as he could to kick it away. Bro went track that thing and was like, "Oh, I got sideline. Like I got space." Oh, also the gold cleats with the gold.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, next
Outstanding.
week. I know. I as a football player, I know like sometimes in pregame you got to get a little swaggy. Just it's a lot of people watching. Like I want to be seen, but also I know he knows that next week is a gold game, so he's like, let me break out the gold cleats
Pop
in
out.
pregame. Get a little broken in, let them feel the field,
Look at this.
and then
I love Braelin Brown so much. I thought for sure. I had to look up because I thought he was from Louisiana, but this is him last year when he found out his strength rating was 49 in NCAA.
Uh-huh. He fits right in. Like he's one of them. And
One of us.
My favorite part was Saturday, the way they got him the football. I saw a visible difference in the scheme first half to second half. And they used Braelin Brown in these end arounds and these jet sweeps and these quick hitters because when 6 has the ball in his hands, it really is special. He got the game ball, and Brian Kelly was on the podium after the game and brought up Braelin Brown and his performance and just why he got the game ball. And that's one thing. 2 games into the season, you've given out 2 game balls, Lloyd, and they've gone to who?
2 transfers.
2 transfers. You've got Braelin Brown this past Saturday, and game 1 it was Mansour Delane. That shows me that you're hitting on the guys that you went out and you maybe flushed out a little bit of cash to get them to campus, but you went and got them, got your free agents, and they're panning out. Here is Coach Brian Kelly on Braelin Brown and his performance on Saturday.
Yeah, Braelin Brown got the game ball. Balled out. Like, that's Braelin Brown, and that's what we expected from him. And I was so happy for him. He has some, in walkthrough, you could tell that he was ready. And now we got to make sure that gets to everybody, has the same amount of energy and confidence that they can go out there and play like that. And the defense, look, at the end of the day, our defense played pretty darn good. They limited him to how many yards rushing, Mike? You don't have that at the tip of your head? 58. I mean, that's a really good effort on the defensive part. That's a really good effort. We blew a coverage inexplicably. We cut a guy loose. But you're right. The bright spots would be, continue to play really good defense, individual efforts like a Braelin Brown, and I'm sure there's some others.
Another bright spot on this offense that we talked about after camp, and I'm not trying to just continue to toot our horn, but I tell you what, at some point
you put in
we're
the
going to
work.
realize that we do kind of know what we're looking at. Xavon Thomas, we talked about a lot during fall camp, and has been a pleasant sight. Number 0 has been so far through the first 2 games of the season, and BK also went up and talked about him. And there are kind of multiple ways to feel about Xavon Thomas in this offense, because now I think everyone's going to have a positive feeling about him because he's a playmaker. He's completed a pass. He's making huge catches. His route running ability has been on full display. He ran a whip route for a first down in the first quarter that was
sexual,
pristine, and you can tell like the connection between him and Nussmeier looks great. And
looks
Stewie,
a lot
great
more.
point.
He looks more.
He's bulked up,
like built. Like
yes.
Last year, you looked. I wouldn't say small, but he looked small for LSU's standards, and now he looks like he put on a lot more muscle.
He looks like Doug Martin.
Well, and when you brought him in out from the transfer portal, it was like, okay, this is to solve our
one problem,
our
return problem,
punt return and our kick return issues. And now he's a legitimate weapon in so many ways, and he's been a very bright spot in the run game, where he's consistently been gone to, and it's a gimmick. And this is where the conversation can kind of turn, where how much longer is it a gimmick when you go to it as consistently as you have?
Yeah, and I think there's some like things that they could do off of that, like
1,000%.
The sweeps to him, like you could fake that and let him run a wheel route, or fake that and let the running back run a wheel route. Like there's plays that I'm sure that they haven't called yet that they're just setting up with that quick sweep.
LSU
Xavon Thomas.
LSU would be the most dynamic triple option team in the country.
Oh
yeah, my gosh,
bro! give me a wishbone with Aaron Anderson, Xavon Thomas,
and Jawan Johnson at
and
quarterback,
Caden Durham at the.
That's what I'm saying. If like when the fake Nuss injury came out, I was all in on. No,
scrap
Van Buren
it.
and Hurley stay on the sideline. Give me Jawan Johnson right now.
Jawan Johnson, Caleb Jackson, Harlan Berry, Xavon Thomas, Aaron Anderson, Barry Brown, Caden Durham.
Matthew
could have been entertaining.
Matthew Kunkel in the chat says, "I guess we don't run slot fade anymore. Aaron is good for a deep drag route every single game, and we refuse to go back to it. It is mind blowing." It's still game 2. Like that's I think everybody is overreacting because of how good LSU looked week 1, but you still have to understand, like, the offense is still growing. Like, they're still, again, figuring out how to use each piece in what way. And at some point in the season, you're going to see a slot fade to Aaron Anderson.
They threw a slot fade to Braelin Brown. That was the interception.
Right. Well, and the offense.
But, like, you're still going to see it more.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's scrapped.
And teams are playing LSU to not get beat deep. So you won't see a slot fade when they're running cover 4, cover 3. Cover 2s. Like, you're going to see it when you play SEC teams when they're running man all across the board. Cover 0, cover 1.
Go get them.
And you're going to get some over the top. But right now, they're still playing with the pieces.
They're figuring it out.
Like, they just got the Lego set, all right?
And they're 2-0.
And they're 2-0.
But one of the pieces that I've been very, very, very pleased with is Xavon Thomas. Throughout camp and now throughout the first 2 games, he's been a pleasant sight and has been huge for LSU up to this point. Here's BK at the podium talking about number 0 for the Tigers.
Krim, delete that message. Just delete it.
Tonight he was featured a little bit more, and again, I'll go back to what we were trying to do is, we're trying to get the ball outside. I mean, it's a loaded box. It's a 3-3 box. There's a lot of movement in front in that box, and you're trying to get the ball out on the perimeter. So, you're looking at tonight in particular, a night where you would feature him in that situation.
So there's BK talking about Xavon Thomas, who's just been a huge weapon for LSU, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon because he's just been huge in the run game. And this is the question I want to pose to everyone, chat included, and everyone in the studio. How much longer does it become an actual piece of your run game and not just a gimmick, trick, surprise play? And like it's legit, okay, Xavon Thomas is like a run game asset that you're going to go to 6 to 7 times in a game.
I think it's already it's already shown itself to be an asset to the run game. Like, of
course.
I mean, you did it enough against Florida, against Clemson, to where it's like, okay, now he's getting positive yards. We've given it to him 3 times, and then again this past week with Louisiana Tech, where you go to him.
You ran the ball 6 times.
6 times. So it's like, okay, now it's becoming a part of our offense to know that Xavon Thomas might be RB2. Like,
right.
Yeah. You don't want to get away from Caden Durham, though. But
no.
I mean, does this kind of
Durham had 13 carries.
Like, do they split it between Caden Durham and Xavon?
I think
and that's the part where, and that's kind of why I wanted to open the question up, because that's where it can get dangerous. Of like, Xavon is not a running back, and you don't want to go to it too much to an extent where you lose him in the pass game, and it's so much more on his shoulders that the return game isn't the same. Like, that's going to be a lot of weight put on one player's shoulders. So he's having to be return man, running back, wide receiver, when you have the weapons that you have.
Yeah, and like I think they did it maybe once or twice where they faked the handoff to Xavon and ran like a toss pass to Aaron Anderson.
Mm-hmm. There's things you can do off of it.
There's so many things you could do off of that one play.
Right now, it feels like it's a crutch.
Yeah.
Whenever Caden Durham can't get going, he had 13 carries for 30 yards, so that's 2 yards a pop.
Right.
And it goes, okay, well, how can we find a way to have an extension of the run game? Now, it's 6 times too many. I was adamant that he should. Like last year when you saw it, they did it twice a game and it worked. It felt like it worked every time. Now they're doing it more and it's continued to work. But it does feel like if they can't get going in a traditional run game with Caden Durham, it's, all right, let's do the Xavon Thomas thing.
Yeah.
And at some point, you're going to do it to the point where Florida's like, if he's in motion, like
All
it's not going to say it's not a like it, that's it. It seems like it's a staple of what they do in their offense. You start, and then that's when you start pivoting and running off of it and being able to do different things. But that's contingent on the offensive line to being able to block whatever you're asking to do or hold it for that long.
Right.
Because obviously you saw Nussmeier and against Clemson have a 1.8 is how quickly he got rid of the football.
Yes.
Obviously it was a lot longer versus I don't know who had the stopwatch.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it was a lot longer versus Rustin and Louisiana Tech.
And there were a couple of drives in that game, and I highlighted them yesterday when we were talking with Roe for the recap show, that kind of are what I pictured LSU looking like. And there was one, I think it was the first drive of the second half, where you hand off to Caden, then you go quick hitter to Braelin Brown on second down, quick hitter to Xavon to get the first down. So you went run, quick hit, kind of underneath stuff. And then you had a deep crosser to Aaron Anderson for 23 yards right after, where it was kind of little jabs, and a big hook right over the middle to Aaron Anderson. And then the one I really liked was when they got into the extended red zone later in the game. I think it was the second drive of the third quarter, where they start at the 33-yard line after a bad Louisiana Tech punt, and this ended up being a touchdown drive, where you start at the 33, and it's not the red zone, but it's just the red zone extended. You're at the 33. You're in great plus territory. Nussmeier starts it with a little pop pass end around to Braelin Brown. Then you hand it off to Jawan. He gets 1 yard going to the left. And then a short pass up the middle, quick hitter to Aaron Anderson for 13. And then after that, you're at the 8-yard line, first and goal. You run 3 straight handoffs to Caden Durham. He goes up the middle for 4, then for 1, and then he finds the end zone for 3 yards and 6 points.
Yeah.
That, to me, that was like a committed effort to this is who we are. You're at the 33-yard line. You need a touchdown right here, because at this point I think it was 10-0 still.
Yeah.
Like you hadn't scored. And the last drive had stalled out. You're starting at 33, go get 6. And I like the run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays they went on to get 6 points. That was the LSU offense that I expected to see, where you just do those same kind of underneath things to make it happen. That first drive I was talking about, where they had a handoff to Caden Durham for he lost a yard, but they handed the ball off. Then you had Braelin Brown, quick hitter, 9 yards. First down, a quick one is Xavon Thomas for 3 yards, and then deep to the left, Aaron Anderson on a crosser where you just kind of jab, and then a hook. That was the offense I expected to see, and I think I continue to expect to see, where you just use these weapons, keep everyone off balance, then you say, you know what, now that your eyes are kind of what's underneath, Aaron Anderson, you've got the weapon to go deep crosser or a post or something of that sort to maybe get a chunk play.
And here's Garrett Nussmeier's passing chart from the Louisiana Tech game. So you could see on throws of 20-plus or more, he was 2 for 7 with an interception for 44 yards, 40%. I think where he makes his living as of right now is obviously behind the line of scrimmage and to 19 yards, if that's how they want to do it. But I think he lives in that middle of the field because that's where he's lethally accurate. Like you see 1 for 2, 2 for 2. Well, that's where they eat you.
Yeah.
And then everything kind of short underneath quick hitters, and then 7 of 8 behind the line of scrimmage. Like that, if you can connect on more than 40% down the field,
yeah,
that's where you're trying to kind of crack open this LSU offense. That's what makes you dynamic. That's where your Chris Hilton and Nick Anderson live. But this is sustainable. Like it's putting Nussmeier in a position to be succeed and not have to do too much.
Right.
But it's also, I think that's where he's comfortable. You think of Nussmeier, you think big arm, able to stretch the field. You've seen it at times, but the reason it sticks out to you is because you haven't seen it that often.
Yeah.
Like you've seen it with Chris Hilton last year twice.
Yeah, and the defenses they're not
They don't
giving
let
that
you.
up. They're trying, and that's not going to change until LSU says, you know what, we are willing to beat you outside of that.
Or if they can
run the football.
That, and that shows you more that they can't run the football in the game,
Right.
like obviously. But I also think if we can win this way, we'll win this way.
Yeah, no, and you need to be okay with that.
Because you have to be able to do this, and then you saw them take a shot. But you got to connect whenever you do it, or else you're going to live down here. And it's going to be sustained drives where Nussmeier has a lot on his plate.
Yeah, and with that, you have to add to the run game. And I think it is a huge loss without Braelin Moore there. It was a visible difference.
It changed everything.
But you have got to find a way to be effective in the run game because you need it. There has to be a way that's not all on Nussmeier's shoulders, 41 passes again. How many times did he throw it against Florida last year? Can we find that? And then I felt like there was a better effort to run the football against Florida last year compared to other games. But you didn't finish drives. But Nussmeier also got beat up a bunch in that game.
Well, they controlled.
I think he got sacked 6 times.
And they controlled that game.
Yeah.
Nussmeier threw it 47 times for 260 yards and a touchdown, but Caden Durham had 21 carries.
Right.
Josh
Williams had how many carries?
This stat sheet will make you sick.
Yeah,
that you lost the football. Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't make any sense.
But it's because when you finally started extending drives, Nussmeier got sacked and pressures and had to throw the ball away and these mistakes that happen, and that's why
you had 390 yards.
You have got to be able to protect Nussmeier and give him time so he doesn't get happy feet. Because when he got happy feet, the one play that exhibited it to me the most was the one we talked about yesterday where it's 2nd and 8. You have a quick underneath to Bauer Sharp right there. Can't go broke taking a profit. And instead of just hitting Bauer, the second he turns around, wide open, and it's 3rd and 2 or a first down, he keeps it. Eyes are downfield.
Which I love.
Right. And I'm with you. And you work your way back to Bauer and then deliver. But instead, he keeps him downfield, rolls right, and still could have ran for 4 or 5 yards. Forces it in the back of the end zone to Chris Hilton. Looked like I thought it was going to be an interception when it happened.
Chris Hilton was in the air a long time.
Oh, my gosh. The vertical was outstanding.
But it's another underthrow.
It was like
put it where only your guy can get it.
Put it where only your guy can get it. And I thought he did a good job against Clemson, like the Berrien Brown throw. That's a tough throw to make.
Right.
The one that he dropped in.
That's almost one-of-one throw.
Right. Yeah, and it was where only Berrien could catch it. And then it just wasn't the same execution this past Saturday.
Shout out Berrien.
They asked for a slot fade. That was that a slot fade?
Well, it was a deep ball.
It was just a deep ball.
Right.
But still,
Now, he throws the slot fade much better than he does because the one he threw to Berrien or Berrien?
I think it's Berrien.
Berrien on Saturday wasn't a slot fade. They were in quads. They motioned him out to the far outside, and it was just a straight go route. And he just didn't throw it quite as well because when he throws that slot fade, you've seen it a million times. He throws a
brother can put it in the bucket.
Outstanding slot fade, and so it's a big week of kind of get right, get your mind fixed.
He's got a little
focus
Rodgers
up.
in him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Off platform.
be ready
Barian.
for.
Phonetically?
Thank you.
What is it?
For
ChatGPT said Barian.
Oh, I don't
Well,
trust
I'd
that.
rather-
Jesus, he could have brought,
Talk to
brought
the-
up
talk to
Barack
the young
Obama. Barrick.
B-Rack.
LSU, Florida on Saturday. Like I said, we're going to go into the position group breakdowns as the week goes on. And I want to make sure you guys don't forget. I want to do a better job of promoting it this week because it was such good content Saturday night and yesterday afternoon with Ro and Kev on Saturday, Rohan yesterday. Rohan. Where you got to sit down and listen to two guys that have done it, both for in the pros, have coached it, and did it in the purple and gold in Tiger Stadium. Make sure you tune in Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, or show up. We're there in person. We're on location so we can see y'all's faces.
We got a mic we can pass around if you want to
Come
ask
on, get your questions in, get your take in, whatever you want. Golf suites on a Saturday night, Friday Florida post game, and then in 2 weeks, Ole Miss, it'll be a watch party in golf suites. Come join us. They give 1 cent shots for every LSU touchdown. And then Pizza Byron's on Sunday, great spot. The atmosphere, the
1
vibes,
cent shots
the
is
people.
a dangerous game.
Wait, so how long do they do the 1 cent shot?
I don't know how many you can get.
It's for the game.
Yeah, every touchdown it's 1 cent.
Every touchdown
But what if I
So
want
if
to,
I buy, so if
I both
LSU
buy
scores,
100.
all right. I'm
just give me the bottle.
Yeah.
Say
Bottle service at golf suites.
There you go.
All right. Do they get the little bottle, girl?
Yeah.
And
That's Christian.
Vibes?
Pizza
Oh.
Byron's, great
Cooked.
spot, great food, great drink, great people. And you can sit down, you can listen to LSU legends talk about LSU football. It doesn't get any better than that. And if you can't be there in person, make sure you're here on Tingle & Co. Let your friends and family know.
It's Tingle & Co.
It's Tingle & Co. with Kevin
I like
Rowe
that. Ooh.
for a post-game and a recap show.
But I'm not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper.
I'm a rapper eater.
Super hot fire. We appreciate you guys getting in here this morning and hanging out with us over the weekend.
Where do you come up with some of this stuff? Like this
Future? I was listening to Future.
So is that like your brain is just like Future
and ChatGPT because now
ChatGPT and brain
UK Athletics profile says Barion Brown's name is pronounced Barion.
Yeah.
Yep, I think it's Barion.
It is Barion.
Bro, you're cooked.
Yeah, I know. He's that's the future right there.
I don't know if
fried.
I don't know if fried is the right word.
Yeah.
Cooked, roasted,
All right.
hung out
Sir.
to dry.
Gooned.
I say yeah, good. I sir. And fried. But you are a cook.
Stir fry.
Yeah.
Like you're
Stir
like,
fry.
Yeah.
I'll just
Microwave.
take it.
That
I'll
good
just
stir fry.
Just take it.
This dude goes to fucking hibachi and like catches water in his mouth.
Yeah, he gets the pee.
He's like, I want
Yeah,
to take
see?
you on a date to hibachi, and he's like catching
Catch the shrimp.
Like,
Toss me that egg.
Like,
Hey, good Christian.
Oh,
We appreciate you guys
that's when they
getting
do
in
the
here
volcano.
and hanging out with us this morning.
do you know what the ick is? Have you ever heard of
Like a girl finds an ick about you.
bro? You probably
You got something.
you gotta like go around and be like,
Go to the doctor.
They like it.
what's your ick? about
Energetic.
Yeah, I do.
Charismatic.
You have energy.
Moxie.
No.
Moxie?
I don't know.
Moxie's for people with who are
Swagger.
well
A little bit,
endowed.
yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
of swag.
I don't know if you have. I don't know if you're endowed.
He's a turtle shell.
I like to think I do.
We appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning. LSU versus Florida. It is week 3. LSU's 2-0.
That's right.
How does it feel to be 2-0, guys? We need to talk
Feels
about
good.
How does it feel?
I'm here
we
with my
forgot
feet
this
up right
feeling.
now.
Yeah, because it feels like
Haven't
we,
been 2-0 in a while.
we've been coded to be negative sometimes by, some people that we've been around, and it seems like it seeps in sometimes. But I mean, look, was it perfect? No, fuck it. But it's 2-0. You're 3 in the country, brother.
Yeah, you're number 3 in the country. You are 2-0 right now. You are undefeated in a week where a lot
I've
of guys
seen worse
got caught
LSU
up on.
teams.
Yes, much worse. And the
I've
biggest
seen way
positive
worse.
We're
is
crying poor
you know
when
you
we-
have
when
the
we're wealthy.
playmakers. You know you have the potential offensively. You have the quarterback.
This
And the
is
biggest positive is the defense is there. And the defense travels. They have the right mindset. They got the right guy in charge. And they're flying around. They're having fun. And it really looks good.
Saturday is gonna be fun.
Mhm.
Anybody has
Goal.
if anybody has 2 tickets for Saturday, get at your boy. I'm trying to take my son to his first LSU game.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
And
There
that
you go.
like this
Way to play the sun
would
card.
like
That would be.
Yeah,
this would
such
change
a
his
good
I
play.
have
life.
cancer.
Such a good play.
But bro, no, I'm
No,
literally,
I
like,
know it's real.
I'm trying to take
I
him
do
to
have a kid.
I know it's
He's
real.
never been to an LSU game.
I know,
and
no, I know it's real.
I want him to go to his first LSU
I might be able to
game.
help you out.
How do we want it?
Christian coming through.
There we go.
I got you at the Grambling game, 2 years ago?
That was Florida 2 years ago.
That was Florida? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See,
I
you
got
don't
to,
run it back.
I got
I'm
to
not-
see Jaden
nope.
Daniels
Not
give
get me
Florida
today.
the business.
Shout
I
out.
need the buzzer.
How old's your son?
He's 7.
Oh, he'll remember.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this
this
is-
is
this is like prime time for
Yeah,
him
no,
to like
this is- you're-
make his fan.
You're playing it
base.
right. You're
I
playing
gotta,
it right.
yeah, I got to do it now, because right now he's like,
Yeah, you don't want to bring him to Alabama 2022.
Well, yeah.
He's never gonna remember that ever again.
I gave him like, cause we talk ball. Like he likes sports. He likes baseball.
This could change your life.
Baseball is his sport right now, but he likes football. And like I asked him, because he plays the college football game. His team is Texas right now.
No, see, we got to change.
He
that.
likes Texas. He likes Bama.
Stupid.
Oregon, Ohio State, and he told me
Every
LSU.
7-year-old.
Wow, I mean,
He's like,
so-
I like LSU because of you, and I was like, okay.
Okay,
Well, now it's time, son, for you to like LSU because of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
right, exactly.
See you in Tiger Stadium on Saturday.
Exactly.
That's what. And this is such a
This
moment.
is
that you're about to
a
have.
moment to make a fan. This is
Yes.
a lifetime.
And, I mean,
but like he's got like I've gotten him like LSU jerseys like 2 years ago. He asked for LSU jerseys for Christmas.
There you go.
Got it. You know, so
Got something to wear.
yeah.
Gold game.
Well, that doesn't have a gold jersey. Yet.
No, but
Might
the
have to go
jersey.
get-
the jersey is the jersey. Wear
Might
the
have to go
jersey.
get the gold jersey.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna be. I'm
I mean,
having
there's a world in which if he goes to a game and it's the Florida game at night, like this is a seminal moment for his life where it will change him forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lloyd,
No,
what
this
was-
is, it's one of those ones.
Lloyd,
It's
what
one
was
of
your
those
game?
ones.
What was your first?
I was Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger. That was the first game I went to.
Wow.
Chiron carry on the carry. So I probably heard it 15 times, but I was like, it wasn't a holy shit, this is LSU football, but just being able to go to a game for the first time, I was like, this place is awesome.
My first LSU game was 2011, Western Kentucky.
See?
That was your first one?
The first one ever.
Damn.
I was a freshman in high school.
I think my first game, I was an infant, but my first game that I remember was Pat Pete taking a punt back to like the 2 or the 1 maybe.
Or scoring.
No, he didn't score. He got pushed
Was
out
it-
at the 1, but he took a punt back. And
I
it
wonder
was
what game that was.
electric.
ULM,
It was some
he had a great
nobody game. My dad
Yeah, it was
had us leaving
I
at
think it was
halftime.
ULM.
Yeah, I think so.
He
It
had,
was like a
I
red
think that
team.
was an interception.
Okay.
And Pat Pete's the guy.
I mean, he was on your Mount Rushmore.
He was. Tyrann Mathieu also on the Mount Rushmore.
Yes. Yeah, I can.
I mean, I wouldn't take.
We
Tyrann
overthought
Mathieu
it a
off for
little bit.
anybody.
We got a little stressed
Like
out.
I mean, like mine is definitely Tyrann Mathieu, Pat Pete, because like I just love Pat Pete. Like,
You have to.
Pat Pete is like
Brought the swagger
a
back.
guy to me. Also got to talk to Pat Pete when I was at ESPN. Story for another day.
Yes.
But my guy for sure. I got to put Burrow up there just because like it's Burrow. And honestly, like this might be a surprise pick to everybody, but Leonard.
Yeah, no.
Leonard.
I mean,
I'm sorry, K Feezy, but like Leonard was just like
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were just there.
they had to
Yeah.
nerf. They literally had to nerf, bro. Like
Yeah.
like he had to go.
Had to go.
It's
Like,
unfortunate.
LSU Leonard Fournette had to go, coach.
But like, it's so unfair to him that he doesn't get remembered the way that he should because he didn't win anything.
right.
But what he did against, I mean, Texas Tech,
All right,
Auburn,
Hunter Hall.
Syracuse, like some of the
Yeah.
games are
Ole
just
Miss.
like,
Ole Miss.
holy shit,
Florida.
Ole Miss twice.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean 2015 Ole
Texas
Miss,
A&M,
people
put him on the
forget.
No,
fucking hood, Lenny.
That Auburn game.
Put him on the hood, Leonard.
Watching him
Dismantle.
just
First play of the
run through
game.
Those guys.
He
I
was
was like,
he was 18, by the way, in that first Florida game he played at Florida, where he's just like,
well, my favorite thing about
pushing
Leonard
grown
was
men
he
around.
was a child,
but he looked
but he
35.
looked like a man with the beard, and he had no hair, and
he had braces and
then
bald.
and then he would do this. He'd go, and you're like, oh, he's a kid. He's got braces on his teeth. And,
Hunter Hall, my
no,
son
dude,
does
a
not
legend,
love
man.
Alabama. He is a huge Ryan Williams fan. Loves Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, speaking of Ryan Williams,
Oh,
Hunter Hall, are you nervous yet? Oh,
Yeah.
my hamstring hurts.
Wait,
where's my plushie?
concussion protocol.
It was a concussion.
He
Oh,
was
wasn't
he
it?
was absolutely concussed. Like they were.
I do like the.
I
do-
never
the
saw-
plushie. The plushie's a play.
Unbelievable.
It's such
I
a
never
play.
saw a Nick Saban player concussed.
Me neither, but
There
hey.
were a handful.
Saban
They
ain't-
left him concussed.
Yeah.
Saban ain't
good,
walking
good
through
for
that
you.
door.
Yo,
Reggie Ragland.
yeah. Oh my God.
Gosh.
No, Fuck Reggie Ragland.
Ruben Foster.
Ruben Foster, brother. CTE General.
Dylan Moses. Oh, I do want to give one shout out to Keelan Moses. When they ran out of the tunnel, and I was in the end, they were coming towards us, and I see Keelan, and he is on 10. Like I saw myself, where it's like I can tell how much he has dreamed of this day, and I sent it to him after the game, and he was like, I'll pull up the text because it was awesome. Like he's pounding his chest, like screaming,
dreamed
jumping.
of this day,
dude. Like you could tell. And he was like, I was turned up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was awesome, and I wanted to give him a shout out because it was pretty cool to see that moment and to see a Moses run out of the tunnel in the purple and gold was a beautiful sight. Appreciate you guys getting in here this morning.
You had Tiger Tuba Kent following his dreams.
Yep.
Keelan making dreams come true.
There you go, dreams to reality.
One more dream. Get the boy in.
Yeah.
Get baby Stewie in.
Get baby Stewie in. Let's connect athletically while we've been connecting emotionally over LSU football. Okay. Timeout. But time to connect athletically this morning. Like I said, thank you very much for getting in here and joining us. Shout out to our sponsor, AJ Sports Cards. Like Rose said on the show yesterday, if you come to Pizza Byron's with a Rohan Davey sports card, you're going to get a free beer or free wine, a male or female.
No liquor.
No liquor, he said. Make sure they know that. No liquor.
And you get one French fry.
And I tell you what, where you can go that very possibly could have a Rohan Davey sports card is AJ Sports Cards, 3348 Drusilla Lane here in Baton Rouge. Go check it out. Go to the store. Get that Rohan Davey card if it's there. If not, at eBay. But I'm telling you,
They'll
really
order
believe
it for you.
AJ Sports Cards is gonna be able to help you out. And then go to Pizza Byron's right after and say, hey, I got my card.
Mm-hmm.
Red card.
Red card.
Appreciate you guys. Let's connect athletically and close out this Monday morning's show. Oh, no free ads.
Get out of here. Red Zone did it again.
Did it again. Only 60 seconds of commercials on
there.
They start you off.
But that's 60
exactly.
seconds more than
Start edging you.
They're edging you. Because they're doing it with everything on ESPN now. Like, have you noticed this? Even on YouTube, where you're watching something and it split screens, and you hear the ad, then after you
YouTube
skip
does it
ad.
too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're a part of this problem. But shout out YouTube.
Shout out YouTube.
Where dreams come true.
Duck, Terrapin, Buckeye, Spartan.
We are doing Big 12 teams.
Big 10.
Whatever.
No S. Big 10 mascot, no S.
Duck. Guak.
Oh, wow. Let's see.
Terrapin.
Curry.
Literally a turtle.
Lillard.
It's a turtle.
Harden. And then Allen. It's 3-pointer. It's 3-point. Curry and Allen. Ray Allen, Steph Curry. It's 3-pointers.
It's this Edgar Allan Poe reference.
They put that in there to throw you off.
Yeah.
And then you've got
Sir Purr,
Rowdy.
Swoop.
And Victor. Or Edgar.
Oh, wow. I mean, this is where they get you.
Sir Purr Rowdy is right.
Yes.
Edgar is somebody's fucking mascot. I know it.
Edgar Martinez, Victor Martinez, Pedro
Yes,
Martinez,
Tino.
Tino Martinez.
Oh, Martinez.
Yes, very good.
Swoop Poe. Yeah, Poe's the Raven.
Yeah.
The Ravens mascot. Yeah.
Sir Purr is a fucking elite name.
That's, dude, the best.
Sir Purr.
Wait, Sir Purr is.
I think it's the Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah. Sir Purr.
Oh,
big old kitty cat.
So being in Charlotte, I didn't know like the Panthers had real fans. Like I like before I got to Charlotte, I was like, who is a Panthers fan? I met some real Panthers fans.
Dude, the NFL will get you.
Didn't know
got
they
my
existed,
ass last night.
But like on Sundays, it is like
They love Cam Newton, huh?
yeah. Oh, they're still living
And
off
Steph
the
Curry.
ground.
Keep
That's
pounding.
their Drew Brees.
Oh, that's what.
That is
if
a
I had a
sick,
nickel.
That's also a sick hashtag. Keep pounding.
Keep pounding. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Christian.
dangerous on Twitter.
Hashtag keep pounding.
Keep pounding. Expand.
You didn't know that was their slogan?
No, I didn't.
Keep pounding. They pound like a big drum. Before they game.
Like the Vikings?
Well, no, that's their thing. Keep pounding.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I went to the Saints Panthers last year. Terrible game.
Yeah, I mean, that's just good football right there.
Speaking of
God.
throwing,
you gotta love football, man.
Really
speaking of
did.
throwing things on the field, I almost threw like a full margarita
Myself.
at Derek Carr. Like,
Oh,
I
and
tell you what,
if I had an extra,
can't do it.
What did Theo Von say?
Great
I'm not gonna watch it, but he did do a good job on the screen.
No, he does great on TV.
He did a great job breaking down the
Well-
play. Like
also came across as the pussy I think he is.
What do they say? Those who can't do teach.
Those that can't teach Jim.
Yeah, and he looks like like.
But he did an
Catholic school
excellent job on the
gym
screen.
But did you hear what he was complaining about?
Yes, but I'm just
You're a
talking
quarterback.
about strictly breaking down and
Once he got over his
discussing
phobia of getting tackled.
It's like
he did a
Orlovsky.
good job. Yeah, he did a good
No,
job.
Orlovsky is
suck.
great.
But
He's
about
great
it.
on TV though.
You know how frustrating that must be to
From a non-player's perspective, did you see that? Did y'all see
Ooh.
that?
gosh,
The
that
NFL, what was it, NFL Network?
Yeah,
Or was it
Peter
ESPN?
Schrager
I think it was
Ryan Clark.
ESPN NFL
ESPN,
Live
yeah,
or something.
Yeah. Oof. God, that's a tough one.
That is the guy from NFL Network.
Yes,
Yeah,
Peter
Good
Schrager.
Morning
Works for
Football.
ESPN now.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was like,
Should it be like a comma? Good morning, football. When you wake
or is
up,
it Good Morning Football?
and it's Good Morning Football.
But
Well,
like,
does Good Morning America have a comma?
nope.
Then I think that's the. I mean, that's the.
But
play.
I think I like it better. if
Good
it's
morning,
football.
that-
like Good Night Moon.
is that
Exactly.
would that be equivalent to like
PetSmart?
Kirk and them telling Stephen A. like non-player like?
To me, I guess it was just the way it happened, where it was like,
Well, Peter Schrager got very defensive very quickly because
He did.
what Ryan Clark said wasn't wrong because
right.
they think of what like fans think of it in a different way than players do because I'm fucking out here like putting my life on the line.
Yes.
Like I don't care whatever happened. Like if I played good, bad, ugly, what happened, want to know. And
Right.
he's looking at it it's like I think
From
he
a
played
fan's
better.
perspective, it was like, I mean, yeah, you won the game, but like you didn't.
Yeah, but CeeDee Lamb should have had more catches.
Or AJ Brown didn't. He didn't get a catch.
CeeDee Lamb has to catch the football.
Oh my gosh! They win that. Dak Prescott
He
is praised
And that's
so much this week if CD catches.
Also, Dak
The football.
needs to stop throwing hospital balls.
yeah. Speaking of
There's like a 2-minute like cut up of him just throwing like hospital balls.
oh, he loves the seam.
like tight end. Get ready, son.
they
Buckle that chin strap.
The worst thing that could happen is Chris Olave goes to the Cowboys.
Oh, he probably put him in a plastic bag.
Chris Olave kind of got blessed. Derek Carr got he
Yeah,
retired
until they
'cause Derek
ran
Carr
a
loved throwing hospital
a
balls.
swing hospital ball.
That was
Yeah.
that was.
No,
like
the
a joke.
it's not the quarterback, clearly.
Yeah, no, those were that was.
Spencer Rattler was fun. He was so excited for 30 seconds, maybe 3 seconds.
I mean, because the throw he made to Juwan
It was perfect,
what,
and
dude,
it looked like he came down with it.
it was such. A
and then
good
you see
throw. Yep, it was such a good throw.
and now let's run a corner route to
Saints
Olave.
gonna Saint,
Sold
man.
my bet. Unbelievable.
I had the under.
I
Twice.
took the points, man. I took the points.
Yeah, I would have took the under on that game.
I took the points. I thought the
Shoulda,
Saints
coulda,
plus
woulda.
6.5. I was like, maybe they'll lose by 3.
Kyler
they'll
Murray's
win.
too busy playing Call of Duty.
There you go. Celebrity matchup. Who is it?
XP weekend.
You see this sick face.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! It's Olivia Wilde and is that Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
No, or is it Jack
Oh.
Black? It's definitely Olivia Wilde.
Might
It's
be
the
Jack
woman's
Nicholson.
Face.
That hair is tough.
Oof.
God, who is that? Jack Black isn't that old.
It's not Jack Black. It
His
might
hair
be
is
Jack
better than that.
Nicholson. It also
Oh,
might
would
be
you-
the guy from.
I think. I heard still a Declaration of Independence. Nicolas Cage.
No, Nicolas Cage is thinner
Nicolas
than
Cage
that.
is
thinner than
he
that.
that old? Nicolas Cage is old though. Let's see.
It's thinner than
It's
that.
the hair. It's tough.
Is it?
It's definitely Olivia Wilde.
I think it's
I
Jack
think of his
Nicholson.
name. It's definitely Olivia Wilde.
It's definitely Jack Nicholson.
This is Noah's domain. Gary
I mean,
Oldman,
that was
Jeff
the first-
Bridges, Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman, I think he's thinner than that. I don't know this. The picture makes them look broad.
It looks.
Is
it's
it Gary
very,
Oldman?
It's very feminine.
Thank you, Gage.
Muhammad Ali.
Nice.
That's a good one. I respect it. I'll take
He
it.
comes up with like the worst possible.
I know,
It's
every
pretty
time.
incredible.
It's
It's like what your talent
it
is.
is
He
hard.
I
also
put him in
has.
timeout today. 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Bang.
Christian timed 2 people out.
You hit him with a T.
They said 6'7", so I had to. No, none of that.
Dano.
Gary Oldman, I'm not opposed. Like I can see it. That does look like the hair. Yeah, let's go. They think the chat is in on Gary Oldman, and I trust
Commissioner
it.
Gordon.
I mean, he did play him.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes.
There we go. Good
Here
job.
we go, chat.
Batman. That trilogy.
Batman.
Batman.
That trilogy of Batman is my
The
favorite.
Dark Knight.
Yes.
Excellent.
So good.
Shout out
Batman,
Christopher
I'm wrong.
Nolan.
You think darkness is your ally?
Oh,
You really adopted the dark.
I was born in it. NFL.
Also, first scene in that movie is.
There must be someone in the wreckage, brother.
Jets will Monday football opener overtime against this AFC team. After
You're a big
losing
man.
Aaron
For you.
Rodgers to an injury. Was this the? Did they beat the Bills?
I think so. Yeah.
That was only part of the plan.
Who did they? That's so funny that
Or did Rodgers go out against the Bills?
This is the game where Rodgers went out. Isn't
you
it?
think
Yeah.
Doc? This is your
I think it's the
ally.
Bills, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
That was so that moment of television will never be taken away.
Never.
And it was
Run
the
around.
funniest thing that could have happened.
What, when he ran out with
the
flag,
huge American flag in New York.
3 seconds
Yeah,
in.
and it's like their dreams are like slit my throat.
Don't ever tell me 30 seconds is a long time.
Yeah.
Felt like
a lot
a
can
year.
change.
This Hall of Famer.
9-time All-Star center, spent most of his career with the Celtics, and won a title with the Bulls at age 43.
Is that Bill
in
Cartwright?
1997.
Cartwright?
Did he play that long with the Celtics?
I don't know. I was thinking Bill Lam. No, not Bill Lambier.
Robert Parrish.
Oscar?
But it's not Robert Parrish.
Bird McHale Parrish.
Maybe it is Parrish. Yeah, he did play with the Bulls. It's Parrish. Robert Parrish.
Roberto.
Shout out Centenary.
Shout out Brian Burgess. Centenary. Is that where he went to school?
Mm-hmm.
MLB.
Robert Parrish from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yep.
3-1
Centenary
grade.
is in 318.
3-1
What
grade.
team has Aroldis Chapman totaled the most regular
Reds?
season saves for during his career?
Reds or Yankees?
It's the Reds or the Yankees.
It's not the Cubs.
It's not the Cubs. It's not the Sox. It's either the Reds or the Yankees, and I feel like he spent more time in Cincinnati than he did in New York.
He was in Cincinnati for a long time.
Ooh,
I think he
Red
played
Sox?
for 2 teams, though. Like, I mean, I think he went back to a team, right?
Red Sox right now.
Didn't he leave and come back to the Yankees, or am I wrong? I'll do Reds.
Yeah, he left
did.
and came back to the Yankees.
I feel like they want you to
He
guess Yankees
He
here,
went
so.
Yankees, Cubs, back to the Yankees.
Yeah. And he's still on the Yankees.
They're saying Yankees. Nice. Okay, Gage says Yankees or Reds. Nice. So do we.
It's got to be Yankees or Reds.
Goodson says Yankees. Burgess says Yankees. Gage said I want to say Reds.
Well, let's go against Gage.
It's definitely.
No, I think that's stupid. I think it's the Reds.
I'm scared because every time we put the Yankees in for
It
baseball,
doesn't work.
it's
They want you to
always
guess
I
wrong.
think they want you to think it's the Reds, though.
I'll
I don't know.
I'll trust the double
You
take.
want to come back to it?
Yeah, I don't like it sitting there. Let's skip and come back.
Skip and come back.
Skibbity toilet.
Venezuela.
I don't know.
That's a real good guess.
I don't know any. I don't know South American countries.
I think it's
given up.
Venezuela or Colombia.
That's not oil, brother.
Oh yeah.
My name is Donny.
Appreciate your.
My name is Tony Montana.
Appreciate your exports.
Say hello, my little friend.
He's not Colombian. He's Cuban.
I know, but the
The guy, his guy.
the drugs are not.
You gotta
definitely
get them from
Venezuela.
somewhere.
See Don Pablo.
Or what was my show?
Narcos.
No, not that one.
Griselda.
Why can I not think of what it's
Griselda
called?
was sick, but like they
Teletubbies.
didn't tell the whole
No, that's
story.
not my show.
I don't know. Don't put me on that.
Griselda.
Blue's
was a
Clues?
dog.
Snowfall. Snowfall.
I think it was a
Oh.
true story though.
The
wasn't it?
product.
You don't know who
product.
I've never seen it.
Such a good
Look
show.
up Griselda Blanca,
So
brother.
believe you.
good.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
brand of chewing gum released a set of advertisement following a love story depicted via drawings on gum wrappers and set to the song "Can't Help Falling in Love."
Is that extra?
It's not 5.
Trident.
No, it's
I
extra.
think maybe extra.
This guy has a trident.
It's definitely extra gum for sure. It must have been love.
There you go.
But
Nice.
it's over now.
Oh,
Hollywood
USA.
Squares debuted on what major network? CBS? Fox?
I mean,
Fox. Feels like a Fox show.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm out, dog.
Cartoon Network.
Oh, see, they closed down Cartoon Network.
Spike.
Oh,
MTV.
the Man Show.
Oh,
Oh,
you think darkness is your ally?
was it on E?
CBS, Johnny L. Goodson says. I said
Sure.
CBS.
Yeah,
I said
no.
Fox.
Sports Network.
It's not CBS Sports Network.
What other
There we
movies
go.
do I need to
Movies.
put you on?
Billy Crystal.
Probably a good bit.
Oh, that sounds. Ugh.
Oh, gosh.
It
watch
sounds
Paid in Full?
terrible.
Billy Crystal in a Western movie?
this is
Western
next-
comedy?
Heard of it.
You got it.
A spaghetti Western?
I mean, Billy Crystal is funny.
Eh.
You got
You don't find
14
him
bricks
funny?
in that bag.
I appreciate his
You'll,
love for
you'll
the
understand
Clippers.
the reference after you watch the movie.
Or Yankees. What is it?
Then you got to go get rich or die trying. I'm putting Christian on all the black the black
comedy?
I've seen Menace to Society.
Okay.
Have you seen Baby Boy?
You got to see Baby Boy.
City Slickers is the name of
City Slicker.
You got to see Baby Boy for sure.
Yeah, I remember watching that movie.
Friday.
All right, that's like classic.
All three of them? Or just the first one?
You got to watch all.
Second one's good. Third one's tough.
Not to watch all three.
Second one's good.
First one is a legend. I mean,
all three of them are like the first one's stands alone. Second one's pretty good. Third one,
See, okay, so
but you need to watch all
the
three.
first one you're gonna get a lot of Smokey, but the second one is all about Day Day.
Okay.
Yeah, Day
I
Day's
like
excellent.
Smokey. That was.
Day Day is my favorite. Like he's my favorite comedian
Smokey!
probably of all time. Besides Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's one.
Mike Epps is
Mike Epps
outstanding.
is like two, like close.
Music Award for
But
Video of the Year record 5 times. I don't know.
Taylor Swift. Somebody said Taylor
Beyonce?
Swift.
City Slickers. Should I see it? I just don't. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's probably.
I'm gonna
Beyonce,
let you
huh?
finish,
Beyonce
but
or Taylor Swift.
Beyonce had the best album of the
It's
year.
got to be one of those two.
And it's no disrespect.
I've been
to Taylor.
drinking. Bitch.
Yeah.
They said Taylor Swift.
Sure, why not?
course.
Football.
Taylor Kelsey.
I made that girl famous.
She's not gonna change her last name.
All right, Reds or Yankees, guys. Come on, help us out here.
It's got to be the Yankees.
Okay, let's all say a team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Reds.
Yankees, both
Yankees.
of you? Yeah, me and Lloyd both said Reds.
Just because I'm looking at the numbers, looking at numbers.
Let's go!
Let's go. It was Yankees.
It was the Yankees.
It was the Yankees.
Lloyd got me with like
He's-
the double take. Like usually they
he's
want you to guess the
been-
Yankees.
I think he's been with New York longer.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, no, he's played. Yeah,
I knew it was the Yankees.
7. Yeah,
good job, Lloyd. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning.
Poor-
Don't forget
Poor Gage. So he's like, "Nuh-uh, I remember."
all the content that we have coming out. Really excited.
All about the Benjamins.
Shout
You
out
gotta watch
Christian
that
and Sam. Destrehan versus Catholic last Friday night did an excellent job.
Yes.
Great content, great
Don't
coverage.
run read option.
It is on our YouTube channel. If you didn't see the highlights, go check it back out. I had to take out a couple of read options because Christian got fooled.
They run it
on the
really
camera.
well.
Bro would be.
Yeah, he's just running alone. Nobody's buying him.
Brother, I'm looking
Brother.
at a 2-inch screen.
I know.
And I have to follow a ball.
Follow
and
the ball.
I'm 60 yards away from the ball.
Eyes. It's all about
And
the
they're running
eyes.
read option all game, and they're switching it up too. Sometimes it goes to the running back, sometimes the quarterback keeps it.
That's the point.
Amazing. Could
Could
you imagine?
Bro just
let me
explained
I
the
was
play.
trying to look for a trend, like okay, the quarterback's keeping
Let me
it
know.
alive.
Listen.
He explained the play.
Let me tell you. So the way a read option works.
I know how to read option.
So watch the edge rusher and find out if the quarterback's going to keep
I
it
can't
or
see the
not.
game on the screen. I'm trying to like follow the ball.
Well, you gotta
It's
watch.
like- I got too much to look at.
That's the
You did a
point of
good job.
shooting. You did a great.
You did a
job.
great job,
You did a
Christian.
great job. Thank you very much.
The shots that we needed, I got for the most
Do you
part.
need a hug?
You did. Shout out to Sam and Christian for being out there on the
I'm
sideline.
not giving you a hug.
Yeah.
Great coverage on Friday
Christian
night.
worked so hard Friday, he just got absolutely hammered Saturday. Said, "I'm not gonna make it."
Shout out to Christian
Not my
Sam Friday
intention.
night. And then shout out to Rowan Kev Saturday.
Oops, I got
Sunday.
drunk. I can't come to work.
Make sure you stay tuned in to everything we have coming out on the channel. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Make sure everybody is aware of everything that's coming out here at Tingle & Co. We are putting our best foot forward, trying to give you the best content possible, the best coverage. And, hey, for a post-game show, we know you might not want to hear what we have to say, so we added 2 more intelligent pieces to the room and to the conversation with Rohan Davey and Kevin Falk. All eyes on
Passion.
3. Oh, they love it. They're bought in. They're watching. Roe went back and watched it 2 more times and took notes before Sunday's show. I'm telling y'all, you're not going to want to miss Saturday and Sunday next weekend. And if you did miss it
It's on the
this
show.
past weekend, it's still here. Go
Tingle
check it
Co.
out. Appreciate all you guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 7 to 9 a.m.
Cordell.